All right, guys, it is a big day today. It is going to be Snapchat, Netflix, Snapchat, AT&T, American Airline earnings today. And it's a big day, guys. It's a big day. We'll see what happens. The big ones today are Snap. What's up, WS? I'm sorry, man. Y'all got my bad mic up here. Hold on, guys. There we go. That's better. Ooh, all right, we are up today, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you guys are well today. It's a beautiful day in the stock market. And yeah, we'll see what we get today, team. I'll put this one up. This one's just a little bit larger for you guys. All right, guys, so AT&T did drop their numbers. AT&T dropped second quarter sales of $29.64 billion, beat the $29.56 billion estimate. You can see everything here. Give me 1 second here, guys. Let me delete some of this old stuff, and we're going to drop this as soon as it comes out. There we go. 1 second. We're going to post the we're going to post the full AT&T numbers right here. AT&T posted 60-cent per share EPS, missed the 61-cent estimate, so just narrowly missed it. And you see T on the bottom left chart here. Bottom left chart. So right here is AT&T. You can see their full numbers there. Hey, what's up, Eddie? Good morning. Good to see you here, man. Happy to have you guys for the earnings calls. Oh, it's cold in my house, bro. Am I the only one whose wife just freaking freezes the house out, bro? I wake up and I feel like I'm in freaking Antarctica, man. It's so cold, dude. Like, it's so cold. It's summertime in Texas. It's like 90, it's like 100 degrees out during the day. But, like, my wife wants it like an igloo in my home, man. What the heck, bro? It's too cold. I got blankets everywhere. I got a long sleeve shirt on and I'm still cold, man. It's cold, bro. Sheesh. Yes, that's my wife's argument too, Eddie. Is that it's so? I like being warm at night, but the problem is I don't like waking up cold. When I wake up, like the cool helps me sleep and all. It's probably, I would say, like 34 degrees or no, 64 degrees right now. I have to go check. Bro, I ain't turning my electricity off for half the day. Somebody else could do that, dude. I'm not doing that. It's like 100 degrees here in Texas, man. You know, my electricity ain't getting turned off for half the day, bro. But some people might be willing to make that sacrifice. I'm not, you know. Yeah, if you're under heavy sheets, that's fine. But the problem is when you wake up. I'm not complaining in my bed. Oh, I got my anyways, look, AT&T had numbers come out. AT&T had numbers. Let me report on all this stuff before I start rambling about the AC in my home. Today we got Nokia, AAL, AT&T, Dow, Domino's Pizza, a bunch of other ones, to be honest. And we'll go ahead and report all this stuff. So we got AT&T here. We got Nokia. Nothing out for them yet. American Airlines. Still nothing out yet. Conference call for AAL is scheduled for 8:30. So we're watching for that. Moving to Texas next week. Hey, what's up, Pun? Texas is dope, man. Don't get it wrong, bro. Like, I like Texas. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, originally, you know, and I grew up and lived in Baton Rouge, Louisiana my whole life. I moved to Texas about 9 years ago. And I like Texas. Don't get me wrong. Texas has its pros, but it, you know, I like Texas, but I dislike Texas in some ways too. Economy's good here, you know. But the problem is the state's run by a bunch of dinosaur politicians who, you know, there's no ballot initiatives in Texas. And so it's like cannabis legalization as an example. You know, you got a bunch of politicians that even though the majority of the state wants cannabis legalized, it's just not happening anytime soon because it's up to the politicians here because we don't have ballot initiatives in Texas, you know. And so it's kind of ridiculous when you hear people be like, freedom, Texas. But it's like, the people can't even choose what they want. You got to leave it up to some 80-year-old politician who is getting a bunch of money by a bunch of corporations who doesn't want to do what the majority of the people here want them to do. And so it's just kind of nuanced, but nah. They do have good steaks here, though. I will give them that for sure. Domino's had earnings today, probably. So yeah, Snap is up. Snap doesn't report earnings until later on today. Tesla, man, wow. All the way back up, filled that entire gap all the way back to 760s here, 760s. I should have held my my long position on the TQQQ, bro. I should have held it, man. It would have worked out lovely here, man. I should have held it. But big old Wimpy John pulled a Wimpy John move and sold. And that's okay. Tblt might be a big short squeeze candidate today as well. We'll see. Right, for sure. For me, it's not about what it is. Like, I don't use cannabis either, bro. You know what I mean? But like for me, what it's about is individual freedoms. You know what I mean? It's about choice and freedom. You know, and I mean Texas is getting better. I like Texas. You know. Listen, hey, and if you love those things, the second one, then we got a lot of them here, you know. I've bought a few here in Texas. To be honest, I had an easier time buying them in Louisiana. But yeah. Eddie, hey. Yeah, I take CBD regularly. That's one of my vices, the CBD. Helps me sleep, man. You know, because a lot of the time, to be honest, this is what happens. Like, I'd run this live stream, and a lot of people don't realize we start this live stream as early as we do. You know, we start this live stream at 5. It's 5:30 right now in Texas. 5:40 to be 5:42 to be exact. It's early in Texas. And so I start this stream, I pump myself full of coffee, and then afterwards, I'm just kind of burnt out. And I want to go back to sleep, but I can't because I'm amped up on all the coffee I just drank. And so CBD helps for that. And I will go to sleep for an hour or two and then get up and feel better and actually be able to be happy and do things for the rest of the day. Vape and edible CBD. I mean, that's what I take. Oh yeah, for sure. Well, here in Texas, they basically made me. The last one I bought, I got Carol one for anniversary. You know, It was a 636. It was a SIG 365. And so the last one I got it for Carol for our anniversary, and they made me wait like 2.5 weeks or something like that. Pumpkin spice. Hey, I can't even lie, dude. I like pumpkin spice, bro. I can't even say anything. Like, I'm a basic B over here, bro. I like pumpkin spice, dude. I can't even lie. Pumpkin spice is good, dude. I can't even help it, man. Tesla, guys, pulling a U-shaped breakout pattern. Ugh. 11 p.m. in New Zealand, huh? That's kind of dope, though, bro. I mean, it's kind of dope, but it also is kind of crappy. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, dude. I really don't think I'd mind it. Like, staying up, like, what times does the market open up? Market opens up at, like, what, 2 in the morning? I wouldn't like that. If the market opened up at, like, midnight, I think that would be great. You know? You kind of chill all night, get ready for the market, and then it opens up at midnight. That would be fun. All right, guys. Snap at 1550s. We got Tesla at 765. You should come to Atlanta. Hey, I've been to Atlanta. Atlanta's fun, man. I went to Memphis a while back. But I mean, bro, I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, dude. I grew up an hour away from New Orleans, and so it's like, I'm sure Atlanta's not much new for me. I think Atlanta's grown a lot over the last 10 years, you know. I dumped my AT&T. Yeah, AT&T came out with worse than expected results here. 60. They barely missed, though. They barely missed, and they actually beat on sales. So it's not really that bad of results, in my opinion, for AT&T. I mean, AT&T missed by 1 cent in terms of second quarter EPS. They dropped sales of $29.64 billion. Beat the 29.56 billion estimate. So yeah, they missed by 1 cent, you know. And so when they beat on sales and they missed the EPS by 1 cent, you know, it's fine. I don't think it's terrible, but AT&T is dropping. It's down to $20 here, and I think $20 is a reasonable like bounce level to watch. You know what I mean? I think $20 makes sense to watch that for a bounce level. You know what I mean? All right, AT&T just broke under 20s, guys, under 20s. All right, guys, we got American Airlines sitting there here. American Airlines hasn't actually come out with anything yet. Snap is the big one that everybody's watching today. And again, Tesla is all the way back over 760s here. Snap is at 1550s. American Airlines and AT&T dropped numbers too. We also had some other stuff for numbers today. We had Dow, Domino's Pizza. We got Mattel Cap 1, Intuitive. So interesting. Friday, we got Twitter earnings, which is big. So Friday, Twitter earnings, which is big. Honestly, what a fun week in the stock market, guys. CCL offering came out of nowhere. Carnival Cruise. Market don't care about 1 cent. We'll punish them for that. Hey, what's up, Robert? Top of the morning to you as well. You think Snap's going to pull a Netflix? I don't know. Yeah, next week's going to be freaking crazy, bro. And I'm excited for it, dude.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right?
All right, I can't even lie. That was kind of nice, you know. I'm going to change it just for, you know, out of respect for everybody here, I'm going to change it. But I might have to save that song, you know. I can't even lie. $75 to 100 basis points. Hey, we'll see, Eddie, man. It'll be fun, bro. We'll see. I hope they only do 75, of course, but they could easily do 100. And, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens, bro. All right, we're going to do our polls as we do. All right, guys, today is Snap earnings day. Bullish or bearish on Snap earnings? Bullish or bearish on Snap earnings, guys? Let me know. All right, guys, today is Snap earnings. Whoa. All right, guys, vote on the poll right now. Vote on the poll. Bullish or bearish on Snap earnings? Snap bull or Snap bear? Let us know. We also did a poll on Twitter, as you know, and we would appreciate it if you guys would go ahead and vote on this poll as well. It says today is Snap earnings day. Calls or puts today, guys? Calls or puts? Let us know. Here's the Twitter poll. We appreciate if you open it up in a new tab and vote. We appreciate you guys, of course. Haven't even watched baseball in the last 3 days. What's going on? How's crypto doing, I guess, is the real question here. How's Bitcoin doing, man? If you guys didn't hear about yesterday, Tesla CEO Elon Musk was on the earnings call. And, wow, what happened, bro? Oh, okay. Big drop just now. Big drop just now. But anyways, we're under 23K for Bitcoin too. But if you didn't catch it, Tesla CEO Elon Musk basically announced that they sold 75% of their Bitcoin reserves. 75%. And that made Bitcoin drop pretty quickly short term. It rebounded nicely, but now it's falling back down. It's under 23K now. That ain't good. That ain't good. You can see Snap at the top right chart, on the top right chart. All right, guys, so far Twitter poll is 50-50 split. There we go. We just posted everything to our Discord also, guys, as you know. Snap will miss. He sold at a loss. Oh, well, yeah, he definitely sold at a loss, man. If he bought it last year and he sold it this year, it's almost certainly for a loss, regardless of when and where he bought it last year. Snap will miss. I think CPI might be down next month. Gas prices are going to be crazy. Top of the morning. What's up, Emmanuel? Menina, Ford, Google, Lyft, and more companies laid off a lot of people. Make sure you're subscribed. Hey, thank you, Emmanuel. We appreciate you, brother. Well, yeah, every 6 weeks is a Fed meeting, Eddie. So every 6 weeks we got a Fed meeting, and the Fed meeting is basically goes like this. All right, so every 6 weeks, the Fed meets to discuss whether they want to raise or lower interest rates, and they make that decision. And then weeks after they announce that decision with the Fed meeting, they drop what's called the Fed Minutes Report, which is basically an explanation of why they chose to make the initial decision that they did for the Fed meeting. You know, and so every 6 weeks you get the Fed meeting, and then weeks after that you get the Fed Minutes Report dropping. It's kind of how it goes. That's kind of the way it goes. Yeah, Tblt, man, is really interesting here. Tblt is really interesting. Super high short flow, one of the bigger short squeeze candidates in the market, and Tblt is over $4 now. Had a big day yesterday. My man Bruce, props to him. I'm gonna start calling him Angry Bruce because everything is in caps. But yeah, what's up, Angry Bruce, man? Hey, listen, you called Tblt, so props to you, sir. Still have Tesla going positive. Yeah, for sure. Hey, what's up, Daniel? Good morning, brother. And again, let me know what you guys think today. Is it going to be a good day, bad day? Let us know. You think the market will be red or green today, guys? Let me know. Vote on the polls. Again, here is our latest poll on Twitter. Vote on this. Let us know. Calls or puts today. Calls or puts. TBLT Wall Street bets meme. Honestly, the short float's ridiculous high. Like the short float on TBLT is crazy big. All right. Yeah, what's up, NCal? Good morning. Good morning. People started what again? AMC to 100K, man. AMC is going absolutely crazy too, bro. AMC at 1750s here. That's a big move for AMC, man. That's a big move. All right, guys, we did get AT&T popping back up some. If 0.25%, that's okay. If 0.5, we're done. Yeah. What's up, Smile? Huge volatility coming. Last time market crashed hard, but depends on the decision. All right, so yeah, today we got the ECB interest rate decision. It's supposed to be the first rate hike since 2011. They're saying they might raise it by 50 basis points, as you're seeing Smile suggest. Other than, which is more than the 25 basis point raise from last month. They said that they were going to deliver in the July meeting. So when's that supposed to be? It's supposed to drop. Okay, so it looks like so 8:15 Eastern. So 8:15 Eastern. So that is in about an hour and 15 minutes is the ECB interest rate decision, and we're going to cover that live here as well as soon as it drops and watch the stock market reaction to it. Looking at the SPY and Q today. Mostly choppy sideways on the SPY. AT&T bounced back some here, back up over $20 a share. Snapchat is at 1560s here. Is Snapchat a buy, man? Snapchat's kind of cheap down here at 15. Are you buying Snap? Let me know. So today is dip buy on Tesla. I'm not saying that. I don't know. Good luck. What's up, Tyler? What's up, Wilton? Thing market will be red beginning of next week. Next week's going to be crazy, bro. We got some fun earnings for next week, man. Dude, I forget to monetize my stream every day, bro. Every day I forget to monetize. There we go. .5 will make the markets go red. Yeah, for sure. Tesla up 21 pre-market for sure, man. Looks good. We had some fun yesterday during the Tesla earnings call, that we really did. We stuck around for the entire earnings call, and we had some fun, man. It was fun. We appreciate you guys who joined us yesterday. Eddie, talking to you. We appreciate you, man. Everybody else too. DS or Daniel was definitely there. Again, calls or puts, man. We are completely split 50-50 on Twitter. Like, here's my Twitter profile. We are completely 50-50 split here on Snap earnings day. Calls or puts. Again, follow me on Twitter. Here's the link. Follow me on Twitter, guys. There's the Twitter link right there. Vote on the poll. Break the split. Follow me on Twitter. And we certainly appreciate it. Also, we got American Airlines dropping earnings sometime this morning as well. We're waiting on that news. Oh, AAL airline numbers are out here. Here's American Airlines here, guys. Here's AAL. They dropped second quarter EPS of 76 cents profit, missed the 77-cent profit estimate. So another earnings where they missed it by 1 cent. Sales of 13.42 billion, beat the 13.41 billion estimate. So this is basically on par with expectations for American Airline. And you can actually see it's coming back some here. Again, dropping this, it kind of did what AT&T did, where it barely missed EPS. And then it had a beat in terms of sales. And so here's the American Airline numbers. Again, 76 cents, missed the 77-cent estimate for EPS, which is a gauge on profitability. Sales of 13.42 billion, beat the 13.41 billion estimate. So they only beat sales by 1. I'm going to call this a break-even earnings release. And you can see it's actually moving up some from this release. But here's the AAL numbers. Let's watch airlines and see how they're broadly affected by this. But yeah, there's the numbers, guys. Bullish or bearish on American Airlines after these results? Let me know. All right, team. American Airline up from these numbers. Still kind of slow. Tesla pulling back to the VWAP here. Should I buy that dip in Tesla? A lot of people just cares the guidance and EPS. Yep. Yeah, for sure. That's kind of how earnings go, I think. They expect third quarter sales to be up 10 to 12% compared to 2019 levels, according to Benzinga here. Hey, we got 150 people here. We appreciate you guys. Just be careful, guys. I do see all right, guys. Oh. AAL at $15, right around 15. Let's see if it holds. What did you eat for breakfast today, bro? I don't eat breakfast, man. I never do, dude. I'm just not a breakfast guy. I like breakfast. I have to eat it, but it's not when I first wake up in the morning for sure. Bitcoin moving back up, trying to break back over 23K, but it's at 22.9K roughly right now. And yeah, it'll be a fun day, man. Tesla's trying. Look, y'all be careful. There's so many scammers, guys. There's so many scammers that are essentially just pretending to be Elon and Kathy Woods. I've had so many people reach out to me, bro. Like, y'all don't understand. So many people have reached out to me over the last like year and been like, "Hey guys, you see Elon is doing a conference with Kathy Woods. Check it out." And I'm always like, "Hey, it's a scam." You know, and it is a scam. They'll send a page, thousands of fake viewers. Sometimes they'll even build up the subscriber count before then, and then they'll send it freaking 50, 60, 70,000 views, and then they'll basically just try to trick people into sending them fake crypto. They'll try to trick people into sending them crypto, and they'll never see the crypto again if they send it to them. Yeah, TBLT, man. Hey, Angry Bruce was right yesterday, bro. Here's TBLT, man. Craziness. TBLT over 470s here too. It might run, but huge short squeeze. Why didn't YouTube cancel that? Because it's so out there, man. It's out there everywhere. YouTube does a good job of like deleting them when they figure it out, but the scammers just keep on making them. You know what I mean? So at a certain point, it's kind of uphill battle, I think, in that regard. Again, guys, calls or puts today. Calls or puts, let me know. All right, so according to Benzinga, Elon Musk said they didn't sell any Dogecoin in the earnings call. I didn't hear that, man. I must have missed that part. All right, guys, so TBLT up to over VWAP. Let's see if it holds. Tesla testing VWAP now here. Snapchat kind of testing the previous closing price. American Airline at 1480s. So we're watching that too. All right, guys. So far, calls or puts. 65% are saying calls today. 35% are saying puts. What do you guys think? Calls or puts? Yeah, he sold Bitcoin at 22K. No, I think he sold it at 30K or 29K. TPLT just popped. Hey, look, there's 5. So there's $5 here for TBLT. And again, this might be one of the bigger short squeezes today, man. There's $5 for TBLT. Trying to break here. Let's see if it does. I could buy some of this, right? If I could hurry up, man. Honestly, again, TOS needs to have a save option for your freaking orders, man. I shouldn't have to do this every time I close it down and open it back up, bro. It's absolutely ridiculous that I can't save my preferred active trader setup and I got to miss moves like this because of freaking TOS, man. It's absolutely ridiculous, bro. Like, why can't I just save how I trade my thing here and not... I'm not going to buy it here either, but like, sheesh, man. Just because it might squeeze, we're going to buy 25 shares or 15 shares. And this is just kind of a little poking trade. American Airlines snap there. We're still watching AT&T drop numbers. Yeah, it's probably too late. Again, if it's a short squeeze, though, maybe it runs. That's kind of what this is, you know. Oh, man. All right, there we go. We got a little pop in TBLT. Like I said, we're in 15 shares. I mean, I could add some more to it, too. Little baby trade, but, you know. See if we can add some more to this on a dip. Visa stock, yeah. Yeah, Bitcoin falling down. Man, look at this drop for Bitcoin. Whew, nasty, man. Big drop. Look at the drop on BTC, man. Big drop. Yeah, the ETH merge is supposed to happen sometime soon. We don't know when, but it's supposed to happen sometime soon. We're going to add to this. We're in 30 shares of TBLT now, over 5s. All right, we're going to add one more position here. All right, we're in 40 shares of TBLT, 40. Again, we'll see if we get an initial ramping squeeze, and if not, we'll just cut this thing. All right, let's see if we ramp here. All right, we're getting a pop. Let's see if we can break over 518s for TBLT. It's starting to run. SPY, American Airlines still consolidating pretty slowly here. We do have T, which is AT&T, down today. Here's the SPY. SPY is sideways. Here's the Q. Q is sideways as well. Q slightly green, SPY slightly red today. Again, we got AAL up there. TBLT, again, huge short float, which is the only reason we're buying this many shares this extended on the upside around the previous highs. If we do get a big pop or rip, we could capitalize on this move. And we'll see. There is a pop and rip. We just broke highs for TBLT. There's American Airlines. Again, Snap is at the top right. We got Tesla at 765. Here's Netflix that we're watching too. Other earnings that people aren't really talking about as much this week is Twitter earnings are Friday. So tomorrow. So we'll see what happens on that front as well. AMC, guys, has been going absolutely nuts. It's actually breaking highs right now. It's up to 1778 here for AMC. 1778. All right, so we are popping up. All right, guys, so we're still at TBLT. It's still kind of just consolidating here. Yeah, man, the Astros, Yankees. That'll be fun. How do you think Twitter earnings will go? I don't know, man. It might be, it'll be interesting for sure. How do you, we'll see. We'll cover it here. Everybody hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. 18 for AMC. We'll see, man. Yeah, AMC starting to ramp back up, guys. Look, it's at 1778, 1778. I'm not sure yet. The dollar's down. That is a good news for me today. What time is Snap reporting? Snap's reporting at 4 p.m. Eastern. 4 p.m. Eastern. Today, this morning, we've had American Airlines, AT&T. Here's AAL earnings. Both American Airlines and AT&T both posted pretty close to break-even results. I think both of them posted... They both kind of posted the same thing. I think, if I remember correctly, AT&T missed by 1 cent on EPS and then had a sales beat. If I remember correctly, American Airlines beat by 1 cent and then missed by 1 cent in sales. And so pretty close to break-even numbers for American Airlines and AT&T, but they did drop their numbers here. We did have some American Airline guidance as well from Benzinga. But again, here's AT&T's numbers right here. You can see AT&T numbers right there. Again, second quarter EPS of 60 cent per share, missed the 61 cent estimate. Sales of 29.64 billion, beat the 29.56 billion estimate. Yeah, man, dollar index has been flying for the last few days. All right, guys, we are in TBLT, which is one of the bigger short squeeze candidates in the last few months, really. And TBLT is up there. Yeah, I don't know if it's a short squeeze either. I just know it has an incredibly high short float, and it has a lot of people watching it also. And so I'm watching it because of that, you know. Hey, what's up, Cincinnati? Good morning, bro. Hope you're doing well, man. Should I buy an option contract here, guys? I kind of want to buy the SPY here. What if I bought like the micro E-mini here? Like, here's the micro E-mini. I might buy a pop. I might buy a piece, bro. See, this is what I hate about TD Ameritrade, bro. I got to do this every time. Every time I close it down, I have to go and add the limit order options. I got to like specify all this different stuff. Buy the ask, sell the bid. You know, I got to go up to TIF. It just affects my trading. It makes me miss moves sometimes. It's kind of frustrating. All right. Does it let me buy market orders for futures? It does. Okay. We bought one contract of the micro E-mini here. And if you don't know what the futures market is, the futures market's really the way most people are going to find value in getting around the PDT rule. There's no PDT in futures. You can day trade short with instant settlement, no PDT restrictions in the futures market. And so you can have a margin account with less than 25K and trade the futures market. And if you want to try out Top Step funds traders and futures. And so they give you a demo. If you can hit their target while following their rules, they'll fund you between 50 up to over 100K. There's the link for that if you want to check it out. Great way to help support our free content here. What's up, Burrow? Hey, good morning, brother. Are you going for snap calls? I don't know. I might. I might. Depends on what it looks like at the opening bell, I think, bro. But yeah, we just bought one contract of the micro E-mini. We're essentially betting on bullish action in the market here. And so we're watching the SPY. And again, vote on our Twitter poll as well. Open it up in a new tab, of course, but let us know calls or puts today. 50% are saying calls, completely split. 50% are saying puts today. And again, let us know what you guys like for this. Yeah, Nokia today as well, man. Another one I forgot about. Nokia. Gapping up big today. I'm guessing they had positive results here. Nothing out yet. But it's going to come out. The earnings announcement is going to come sometime pre-bell this morning. Sometime pre-bell, they're supposed to drop earnings numbers. So we'll see. Nokia registers 11% revenue growth in the second quarter. Are they out already? Are their numbers out already, Mozart? I don't see it yet. Oh, I do see the 11% growth in the second quarter. Oh, okay. Okay, so we did have their reiteration of their prices. Yeah, we got a lot of numbers here. Nokia reported second quarter fiscal year 22 net sales growth of 11% year over year. Network infrastructure sales grew 12% year over year. Mobile networks returned to growth with an increase of 1% year over year. Margins, the gross margin contract by 80 basis points to 40.2%. Operating margin expanded 50 basis points to 9.6%. Dividend, the board proposed a dividend of euros? 2 euros per share. Nokia reiterated fiscal year 22 net sales guidance of 23.5 billion euros. So yeah, that's kind of the numbers. Nokia up big right now, up pretty big. So yeah, man, everybody in the earnings call was talking about a lithium project. Yeah, nobody wants to do it. It's one of those things, kind of like you could be around that type of stuff, but there's a toll. You know, it's kind of like working at plants, right? You know, like the reason they pay plant workers so much is because there is a physical toll that's gonna take. You know, with what's getting into your body when you do that type of stuff, and the same thing with like lithium. And so yeah. Will TBLT hold VWAP? I don't know. If it doesn't, we're cutting it. But it might. I don't know. I might actually let it test 491. We got this previous high of the day there. Nokia up though here. Nokia up though. Tesla broke under VWAP here. Here's Netflix. Netflix is still up to 215s. Again, mostly responding with the broader market here. Here's American Airlines, still up a little bit. They're both still down. American Airlines and AT&T are both still down. Tsla slightly green on the day, but not much, man. Big move on pre-market though. Doesn't look bad on that front. There's American Airlines. Hey, you as well, Datilli. We appreciate you. Thank you. Wish you a blessed day as well. Thank you. Oh, man. All right, guys. Eric Levy. Rest in peace. Yeah, they need to free Julian Assange, man. That's you know, the fact that it's just sad, man. It's sad. I probably shouldn't even go too super political. All right, TBLT guys, we're up there at 508s. Blackstone numbers were second quarter distributable EPS was 149, beat the 144 estimate. They completed the $7.5 billion acquisition of PS Business Parks as well yesterday. That's all I'm showing right now. But yeah, in EPS it was a beat from what I'm seeing for whatever it was for BX. Bitcoin down 2%. What you think this will weigh on the market? Not really. I think it's mostly just because Elon sold his shares or sold his 75% of his Bitcoin reserves, and I think that's just going to short-term affect Bitcoin. But I don't think it's going to matter too much in the broad stock market long term. I think more so, you know, the earnings are the most important thing on the markets today for sure. Earnings and the ECB interest rate decision numbers. Carnival Cruise short? I don't know. Carnival Cruise, both Carnival Cruise and AT&T, or no, both AAL. Didn't CCL announce an offering? I know AAL dropped mixed results, and same thing with AT&T, mixed results. AT&T's right around 20. American Airline is now at 1480s here. Didn't CCL, Carnival Cruise, drop an offering? Right, let me see what kind of offering this was to see kind of what I think on the sentiment here. A $1 billion stock offering priced at $9.95 to $10.50 per share. And when was this announced? This was announced yesterday. Yeah, I mean, again, there's multiple different types of offerings. It's always dilution. And so they're diluting their company by about $1 billion. And so a company that, what was the float prior to the offering? But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it holds. I mean, this is just dropping from the offering news, you know, for CCL. So we'll see. Here's AT&T. Again, Snap is at the top right. We got Tesla at the top left. We also have American Airlines, again, here at 1489s, 1490s. Green and TBLT. So we're holding this for TBLT. We'll see what happens, though, you know. Still watching, like, AT&T, American Airlines, Snap, Tesla. Also, thank you guys. We hit 81,000 subscribers. So, hey, cheers to you guys. We appreciate the love for sure. I guess the question now is, do you think All right, guys. So we got AT&T moving back up. American Airlines kind of testing the bottom of this range here. We did buy a micro E-mini trade. We're in this now. We're completely break even. Now we're green on this now. So the market's rebounding a little bit. We're in the micro E-mini right now in the futures market. TQQQ. I should have held my long trade on the TQQQ yesterday. Tblt, we're also still green here. I might add a little bit more to this. Should I add about 10 shares to this? I think I might. See, when I try to add like this, there we go. All right, we're in 50 shares of TBLT now. Q still popping up. You love to see it. Again, I'm still in the E-mini. Green on that. Green on the day. Riding the E-mini up. Does it actually show my P&L for the E-mini? Again, here's the E-mini right here. Okay, it does. Nice. Okay, we're going to just let this sit. Again, this is a little bit longer term day trade for me. Again, here's AT&T. Here's American Airlines. CCL announced their offering news. Nflx is still down there. Here's the Q. Here's the SPY. 394.20s for the SPY. Dollar is going up. Yeah, the DXY. Thank you guys. Be trying right now. I'll be back. Hey, what's up, Warren? You can't ignore TBLT, bro. I haven't been ignoring TBLT, bro. I've been covering TBLT probably pretty heavily, man. You know? And I even told people yesterday that TBLT had an incredibly large short float, you know? And that it was one of the short squeeze candidates for sure. Tesla popping back up. I think that's helping the market a little bit. Again, calls or puts today, bullish or bearish. Let me see what the polls are showing. Polls are showing 51%. We're almost completely split out of over 100 votes on Snap earnings. 51% said they're bullish on Snap. 49% said bearish. DXY going up. The CD Ameritrade, let me see the dollar cost index or the dollar index. It's up to 106.90s. It was higher than that yesterday, right around Tesla earnings. Or I guess not. It was. Yeah, it was. 19th. Yeah, but it is popping up. It's at 106.89s for the dollar cost. What other stocks do you think have a high short float? I don't know. I have to look at the list of them. All right, guys. SPY dipping down a little bit here. Snap under previous closing price also. He's Angry Bruce, man. That's his name, bro. His name is Angry Bruce. Q is down under previous close. SPY is down under previous close too. You don't love to see it. You know, to be honest. You don't love to see it. Yeah, we'll cut it. I didn't know you could use market orders for futures contracts. Somebody yesterday tried knocking me. They were like, bro, how do you have 80,000 subscribers, bro? You didn't even know you had to use a limit order in pre-market. It's like, yeah, I did, man. I didn't realize, this is what I didn't know yesterday. I didn't realize that you could trade ETF option contracts after the closing bell is what I didn't realize. And so with those option contracts, I didn't know if you were able to use a market order, i.e. futures, in pre-market with option contracts after 4 p.m. closing bell. You know, and so apparently you can't. You got to use the limit orders for option contracts after 4 p.m. But yeah. Yeah, all good, Bruce. No worries, brother. Snap analyst cut price target just ahead of second quarter earnings. Says watch for these 4 factors today. Yeah, for sure. We're going to be paying attention to them, Mozart. Bro, I've been telling people the housing market was in a doo-doo state, bro. Now the housing market drops. I mean, I'm not going to say I was right, but I was definitely right. Again, housing market, it was never going to sustain those prices. And the only people claiming it would are real estate agents who directly benefit from the market prices being outrageous. The only people saying that the housing market is fine and stable or whatever it is, the only people saying that, again, are people that have a direct interest in keeping the housing market high. Those prices are just not sustainable. Whenever you're getting 3, 4, 5, 6 offers, half of them are waiving notices of appraisal, all of them over list price for a basic $300,000 house. There's a freaking bubble. You know, nobody listens. And again, I think what the really smart people relative to real estate right now are doing is they are sitting on money, waiting for the housing market to correct, and then they're going to buy up stuff. You know, I think that's a very smart move. I think that's what a lot of big money and smart money is doing right now. I'm not telling you you should. I'm a real estate agent, but my license is inactive. I haven't activated it in the last few months. But still, I do know a thing or two about real estate with that in mind. We got my man Elon quoting Queen. I remember we got the ECB interest rate decision at 8:15 market time. 8:15 market time. That's in about 35 minutes. They're expected to raise rates at this meeting. Talk is between 25 to 50 cents, and we'll see if they do. But that's going to directly influence the market almost certainly as well. Just to clarify, we also sold our E-mini position for a small loss. We're just going to wait. All right, we're still break even in Tblt. We got 50 shares of this thing. I gotta change this. Yeah, for sure. 100% Eddie. Yeah, it'll certainly impact everything, man. It'll be fun. We'll see. We'll see. You know. All right, guys. Whew. Should I change? Listen, guys, serious, really important question right now. Should I change my Twitter handle, or should I change my Discord handle? I mean, from John the Tyrannical, which is what it currently is, to the Great Trade Beano. Should I change it? Guys, let me know. Yeah, man, nobody listens to Aldrin. You know what I mean? Which one? John the Tyrannical or the Great Trade Beano? Let me know. What name is better? Let me know in chat. Top 3 traders of all time? Hey. I did not notice that this Think or Swim paper trading is great. If you think you do really think I'm paper trading, I could really easily change that. No, guys. If you guys don't understand the Sandlot reference, the Great Bambino, okay, is Babe Ruth in the Sandlot. The Great Trade Beano would be me. It's a Sandlot reference for everybody that doesn't understand it, you know. All right, we're green in TBLT. And so it'd be like this. Hey, nice, Slim. John the Tyrannical. Okay, so y'all like John the Tyrannical better. Okay, that's fine. That's what we are now, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Some more what? But no, TBLT at 505. So we're watching this now. Let's see if it holds. Snapchat going back and forth. SPY breaking down here. If we look at AT&T, it is down to $20 a share. Will it bounce at 20, guys? Let us know. We got American Airlines here down to $14.74. Just broke under lows. TBLT or ADXN? What's the short float on ADXN? All right, ADXN has no short float. And so if we're talking about short squeeze potential, I think TBLT is much higher. They expected 1 million people by 2050. We will hit 3 million. Our price remain 20 to 30% lower than most comparable cities, yet average household income is higher. I believe we will stabilize and ride out. Hopefully so, man. I want the market to do well. I don't want it to do poorly. Let me know your nickname for me in Discord, what it should be. All right, we got 5. John the Don. What about that? Maybe let's change it to that. That works. This is what we will be. There we go. We changed it. You're welcome. Hey, thank you, Mark. We use my Squeeze app or use Float Checker or something like that. You know, we use a little bit of everything. All right, we're watching TBLT to see if it holds. All right, but Bruce, serious question. Are you JB, sir? Look, I'm going to tell you my argument for why you might be JB, Bruce. Okay. You're right in all caps. You've got a degenerative eye disease just like JB does. And you get mad. You know. Are you JB, Bruce? Be honest. You also like low flow penny stocks. So I mean, there's some similarities there, bro. That's all I'm saying. You might not be JB. But I'm gonna ask anyway. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm just kind of messing with you a little bit. Just kind of. You're angry, Bruce, bro. You're always mad, man. All right, TBLT broke under VWAP here. And we'll let 480 be our risk. Hey, look. I got to troll you a little bit, Bruce. That's what I do here, man. You know? Because if I'm not trolling you... If I'm not trolling you, then what's the point? You know what I mean? All right, guys. American Airline dipped. Snapchat broke under previous closing price, too. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Rick? Hey, good morning, brother. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta mess with people, man. It's all good, dude. People mess with me constantly. You gotta mess with them back. The only true way to deal with trolls, and really to deal with the stream as a whole, is to make everything sarcastic. You know. Bro, I'm Angry John, dude. All right, guys, we got Tblt. Again, we're going to use 480s as a level. Potential short squeeze candidate. Tesla ramping up. It's at 760s right now. Looks like I should have held my E-mini trade. Bro, I'm always angry, dude. I'm Angry John. Bought BITI yesterday. Isn't that the inverse Bitcoin ETF? BITI? Isn't that right? Yeah, so it's going to be doing well. Yeah, man. All good, Bruce. I'm just messing with you, man. John threw me on TBLT up 60% now. Hey. Which John? Look? Is that a stock, or are you telling me to look in caps? It's even more confusing when it's all caps. Bro, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I did a backtesting video 3.5 years ago before everybody else backtested videos. The video was titled Backtesting the Opening Range Breakout, and I literally did this video 3.5 years ago before anybody else did a video like it. Now backtesting videos are constant. You got everybody posting backtesting videos. Can somebody find one before the one I did? Can somebody find a video backtesting a strategy before I publish mine? Genuine, serious question. I'm not saying I was the first, but I think I was pretty close. I can't find any before I posted mine. And so did I spark the backtesting trend, or maybe my ego is just out of control? Let me know what you guys think in chat about that one. We're still at Tblt. Here's AT&T testing 20 here. We got American Airlines dropping mixed results down to 1475. So your Tesla over 760. The SPY itself is kind of chopping back and forth, but mostly sideways morning. And yeah, we'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. Do you have a link to yours? Yeah, sure. It's called Backtesting the Opening Range Breakout. Yeah, because I had somebody accuse me of copying off of Trading Rush. And dude, now all these other traders just kind of copying me, bro. Like, I do this video backtesting the opening range breakout. I did it in January of 2019. So that was like 4 years ago. Or it was like 3.5. But still, you know. Yeah, Rainer Teo. Let me see. Well, Rainer Teo did one on how to backtest even if you don't know coding 4 years ago. But he didn't actually backtest a strategy in that video, you know. All right, SPY sideways, guys. SPY sideways. Tesla up to VWAP here. We'll see if it holds. SPY bullish today? It's break even. Yeah, and again, guys, today we got the ECB interest rate decision coming out at 7:15 Central, 8:15 Eastern Standard. Fed meeting. I might be wearing glasses. I averaged down so much during bear market that I have been doing great with the market finally bullish. Thanks, Sean. Your channel has helped so much. Hey, congrats, Rick. Hey, I'm hoping, you know, you and I talked about what you were going to do, and I hope you're killing it, man. I hope you're making some money in this market, brother. So congrats if you are. Appreciate the love, of course. Appreciate the support. TBLT still sitting there. We got the SPY down there. Here's T. We got AAL up there, too. We're watching all that stuff as well. TBLT, though, I mean, I'm not going to hold this thing forever either. You know, we got our risk. We'll stick to it. Again, I don't mind getting out and jumping right back in if I need to. I'm not one of those traders that like sets a limit on like how many times I can jump in and out of a specific stock. Some of my best trades in the world are trades where I get stopped out and then I jump right back in when it looks better and I make money. I don't think diamond handsing is really like a good like mentality to have in trading. I don't think it's a profitable one either. I think diamond hands is like cool because people are really emotional and nervous about their positions in some of these meme stocks, but again, I have nothing against getting out and then jumping right back in if I need to, and so we'll do that if we have to for TBLT, but we'll be patient and wait for it. Dude, it's been so long since I had kolaches, man. Tesla's still consolidating. Everything's kind of slow outside of these earnings releases today. Outside of like AMC as well, man. AMC has been going absolutely nuts right now. AMC up to 1780s, breaking highs. Neo, man. OLMA. Wow, yeah, look at OLMA. It's running up here. We can see why. Let me see. So Alima Oncology shared Ascend as FDA grants fast track status to their breast cancer candidates. A fast track designation for OLMA, and it's up to 530s right now. Big move. Looking at the float size, it's only about 26 million, so it's not micro, but it's not large either. It's a smaller float. It's got about 8% short float. Here's AT&T. Here's AAL. Oh, I like it. I love NVIDIA, man. I think holding a company like NVIDIA's for 5 or 10 years is probably a great move. I think they'll almost certainly be higher in that time. And so I love but I'm an NVIDIA fanboy, bro. I love NVIDIA. I think NVIDIA will do great over the next 10, 20 years. Domino's earnings are out. Let's see what they are. So DPZ is earnings for Domino's. They posted EPS of 282, missed by 8 cents per share. They expected 290, and they only showed 282. Sales of 1.06 billion beat estimate. So, we had an EPS miss for Domino's, but a sales beat. So EPS miss, but sales beat. There's the Domino numbers here, and you can see DPZ. Not really reacting much to this. We'll see. I don't really like trading Domino's. The range and the volume is just a little bit too light for my personal trading tastes. Pun intended, I guess. Ford looks strong. TLRY, yeah. Cannabis stocks. 15 minutes before the ECB interest rates. Yeah, for sure. Ford ramping up. Look at Ford, man. All right, guys. Ford up to almost 13s. Apple is up there. Man, look at Snap, guys. Snap up to 1560s. Snap up to 1560s here. Starting to pop. It'll be a fun day. Again, we got about 15 minutes into the EBC interest rate decision, which will be a big decision too, man. All right, guys, so TBLT's popping back up. There's American Airlines there. Again, if we look at like the broader market, like the Q or the SPY, the Q is back over 303s. Tilray here, man. Cannabis stocks, man. Again, I've heard so much talk about cannabis legalization, but then they never actually have any follow through. And so while I would love to be optimistic that it's actually going to be legalized, I just can't. I don't think it will. I think they're as the young people say, capping. And so yeah, we'll see if they actually do. But again, I think it's all cap, as the young people say. We'll see what happens. They've laid out a bunch of bills. It always gets rejected. And people will say, "Oh, well, it's the Senate stopping it from happening." The problem is like there's some opportune times where they know it will pass if they put it through. When they have the ability to pass it, they had those times and they didn't decide to do it at those times. Instead, they waited for a time where it was less likely for it to go through, and then they put the legislation out there. And so in the end, again, until I see some definitive movement on this front, I'm skeptical of it. Tilray up to 396s though. TBLT starting to break back over VWAP, and Tesla moving up a little bit. Here's Netflix. It's at 215s. We're watching that. Here's AT&T again. Domino's Pizza dropped their numbers. American Airlines testing lows, and then Carnival Cruise announced they're offering. Ford ripping up. AMC up there at 1788. It's about to break highs of the day at 1788. And so we'll see if it moves. Yeah, the pharmaceutical and prison industry are the ones keeping it illegal. Again, a company called Abbott Laboratories posted earnings this week, and they were good earnings. They did better than expected. I believe the symbol is ABT. ABT is the largest anti-cannabis lobbying group in the world. They have donated six figures to all major politicians, including our current president. They donated six figures to Biden. You know, and so if you're wondering why cannabis is still illegal, that's all I'm going to say. You know, and again, it should be very telling when a pharmaceutical company is spending this much money to keep cannabis illegal. Why do you think that is? Do you think it's because they're pushing for better? No, it's because they have a direct interest in keeping it illegal because they're a pharmaceutical company, you know? So yeah. Yeah, AT&T is down. T is the symbol. It's popping back over 20, so we'll see if it holds. Snapchat's still ramping back up, and then we got Tesla at 763s, 764s here, so we'll see if it actually holds those areas as well. Again, if you want to see updates on all the stuff going on, vote on the polls that we do regularly on Twitter. I would appreciate it if you guys would go give me a follow there if you haven't already. We certainly appreciate the love and support. Open it up in a new tab, of course, so you can keep this live stream rolling here. But yeah, TBLT back over VWAP. That's nice. Bitcoin, again, we're watching Bitcoin. There's 22.6 thousand for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's been pulling back some this morning after Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, announced that they sold 75% of their Bitcoin reserves. And so obviously that's not good for Bitcoin. They did say that they didn't sell any of their any of their Dogecoin reserves. Were still, you know, they didn't sell any of their Doge reserves. And so if you look at Doge, it's actually had some pretty nice moves. Let me see. Doge popped a little bit when this was announced, basically. You know, here's the pop up here. It didn't really hold the gains. It's right back to where it was before, but Doge is an interesting one that we can pay attention to as well. Again, Snap is up to 1560s. That'll be fun to watch today. We'll see what we get. All right, guys, we got about 9 minutes into the ECB interest rate decision, which will be big news. Yeah, AMC's flying up, man. Look at this. AMC broke highs, got up to 1790s right now in pre. ENDP. Again, we'll see if AMC breaks highs again. There's ENDP right there. Got 45 cents for ENDP. We're watching that. Not really holding much. I believe this is a pharmaceutical company, if I remember correctly. Contraceptives related, maybe. Yeah, Dow down a little bit. Snap still pushing up. Well, decriminalizing doesn't really get the job done there, Bruce. Decriminalization is not what we want. Then they'd still give you a civil fine for it. You want medicinal and recreational legalization is what you want, you know. And again, it'll be less burden on taxpayers. Like, less people are going to be in jail for cannabis. You could also tax it and, you know, help boost the economy, which is really kind of needed right now. And so there's a lot of reasons to do so. And it's not like I don't do cannabis, obviously. I just think that it negatively affects minorities a lot. It's just bad for the world to keep cannabis illegal, unfortunately. People are going to use it and consume it regardless of legalization status. And so basically you're forcing consumers to go to illegal drug dealers to get it. And again, that's the reason it's a gateway drug. They say it's a gateway drug, but the reason it's a gateway drug is because you have to go to an illegal drug dealer to get it. And eventually that illegal drug dealer is going to be like, hey, you want to try this other stuff? Boom. That's why it's a gateway drug. If you legalized it and regulated it, it would be better for the consumers in general in the world. But nobody wants to hear it. Hey, thank you, Kim. We appreciate the love and support. Kim said, John, I just want to thank you for doing these morning videos. It helped out so much. So thank you. Hey, happy to help, Kim. We appreciate the support. You know, thank you very much. All right, guys, we got the ECB decision in about 7 minutes. 7 minutes. SPY is pumping up ahead of it. And so we'll see how the market's reacting to it here. But the SPY is pumping up ahead of it. So we'll see. Oh, it's 100%. Again, from personal experience, Blue. It's 100% a gateway drug because you have to go to an illegal drug dealer to buy it. And it's not about that. Outside of any of that, it's about having an even standard of legalization. You know, like that's really what it's about. You know, if you're going to sell liquor at gas stations, if the entire world is addicted to coffee, which has about the same toxicity level as cannabis, then pointing your finger at cannabis and saying this is bad is just hypocritical. It's just hypocritical. It makes us look bad, you know. And again, if you look at why it's still illegal, which is mostly from pharmaceutical and prison industries, you should be upset about it. Like you shouldn't, like, again, a majority of the country wants it legal, but why is it still criminalized? You know. Yeah, if they criminalized coffee, everybody would freak out, you know. AMC broke 18, man. Yeah, and SPY's moving up. TBLT did not hold though, but again, I mean, I don't mind holding it. 1802s for AMC right now. We'll see if it actually holds these levels here. Hey, what's up, Johnny? Hey, thank you, Intrepid. I appreciate you. Right, exactly, Tourmaline. All right, guys. AMC up to 1803s. Is it going to hold these levels here? Let's check the polls. Statuses. Okay, so we are completely split on Snap earnings. 50% say bull, 50% say bear. Completely split on the Snap earnings. If we look at our Twitter poll, we're 51.4 to 48%. So our Twitter poll is split too. Look at the Twitter poll here. So this is split as well. And so people are pretty split on Snap earnings. Bullish or bearish on Snap. You can see Snap is currently up to 1560s here. And look at AMC ramp up 1810s here for AMC. Let's see about 20. Does AMC break 20 this week? I think is the real question. Again, let me know. Vote on the polls, guys. We got 215 votes on here. Completely split. Let your opinion be heard there. Vote on the poll. It's in the blue thing right above the chat here, man. AMC at 1820s right now. 1820s, guys. Hey, nice, James. Congrats, bro. Good job, dude. Y'all hit the like button as well if you haven't already. Take the time, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, guys. We certainly appreciate you all. Shout out to my man Angel Cortez for always sharing my Twitter's stuff. So we appreciate you, Angel. Thank you, brother. Shout out to Elia with the sub. Thank you. We appreciate that as well. Thank you for the Twitter follow. Man, AMC still popping up, though. Will TBLT get back over VWAP and hold, guys? I think that's the question here. All right, guys. AMC up to 1823s right now. Tesla testing VWAP. We'll see if it holds. Dude, the Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power arrives in September. Bro, it's been so long, man. Honestly, we were just about to let my son watch. The trilogy. Is my 8-year-old son old enough to watch Lord of the Rings? Let me know. Right. I mean, for sure, Rick, 100%, man. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous, bro. Like, alcohol is objectively more harmful, you know, kills hundreds of thousands of people a year and all the different facets of it, right? And so just an objectively more harmful thing. But you got people, which I don't know how they morally justify this, but you got people that will, and I'm not against alcohol, bro. I think people should be able to do whatever they want to do as long as they're not hurting anybody else, to be completely real. So don't think I'm like anti-alcohol, because I'm not. People can do whatever they want, you know? But I think we need an even standard, you know. Depends on the kids. Should my 8-year-old son watch Lord of the Rings? Let me know. AMC up to 18-18s, guys. Tblt still trying here. We got Tesla down. Everything's trying. Here's Tesla. Here's Netflix here. Netflix is down to 215s. All right, guys. Less than a minute before the EBC interest rate decision here. We're going to pull the SPY up and watch how this reacts to it. We'll cover it as soon as it drops. Just give me 1 second. Y'all ready, guys? ECB interest rate decision is going to be dropping sometime in the next minute, hopefully. SPY dipping down pretty sideways leading up to this, guys, for the ECB interest rate decision. We'll see what happens. We'll report it as soon as it drops again. All right, guys, there's 7:15. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if the market responds to this. Market's down initially. Waiting for the update on this. All right, market dropping initially from this. Did they raise it 50 basis points like everybody was worried about? Chat, y'all drop it as soon as you see it, but everything's dropping here, and this is going to probably take a toll on everything else. Well, it's going to affect everything. Again, nothing out yet. If you guys have it, let me know. Report it. If you guys have it, let me know. I'm trying to find it. All right, ECB raises main refinancing rate by 50 basis points to 0.5%, estimated 0.25%. So it is higher. So they did raise rates to 50 basis points for the ECB interest rate decision. 50 basis points. Here's the link here. Here's the numbers there. ECB raised the rates by 50 basis points to 0.5%, estimated 25%. Yeah, so this is probably bad short term in the market. No, they expected 25, and so they're raising it higher than expected. And so, yeah, Snap reacting negatively, SPY reacting negatively, Tesla reacting negatively. All the large cap stocks are almost all of the large cap stocks are probably going to react negatively to this. So that ain't good, guys. That ain't good. All right, guys, so market's reacting negatively to this. SPY just rebounded nicely up to 394s, though. But yeah, they did decide to raise rates here. All right, market rebounded all the way back, though. Back up to 394s here. Snap rebounding some as well. Yeah, that's interesting, Intrepid. Yeah, it's time, man. Like I said, I mean, there's a few arguments for it. I mean, the biggest one is that, like, we have cannabinoid receptors in our brain, you know? So, like, if you're religious, just as an example, why do you think that is? You know, if there is a God, then he probably designed us to consume cannabis for one way or another as like a medicinal use. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not really getting into religion. I'm not the most religious dude, but like still, like there's an argument for each side, regardless of how you look at it. And it's just time, you know, it's time to legalize and just kind of get it done and stop letting it take a toll on the economy, the world, you know, people. Just legalize it now. Yeah. So SPY up here. So the SPY's actually reacting positively to this. After this decision here, it's up by 0.5%. They raised rates by 50 basis points. Estimate was 25%. And SPY going green from this decision, man. Look at the SPY rip. It's at 394s, 395s. SPY up to 395s here. Hey. $395s for the SPY. Hopefully it continues here, man. Yeah, market's moving up. SPY just broke 395s. It's at 394.30s, 395.30s. I mean, so the market's pushing. Yeah. Do you think it holds these gains here? I guess is the question. Do you think it holds these gains? We're gonna do a Twitter poll. All right, guys. So we're doing another poll right here on Twitter. All right, so we did another poll here, and the poll is, with the ECB rate decision coming out as a 50 basis point raise, are you bullish or bearish for the rest of this week? We did get this poll going, and yeah, go vote on the poll right now on Twitter. Guys, let us know. Well, I mean, I guess the interpretation is subjective. I would say it is bad. I would say it's not good. They're raising rates more than expected. So we'll see what happens. Tblt starting to press here. So it looks like our risk was good. I kind of want to buy this dip right here on the SPY. I do kind of want to buy this dip. Should I? I think I should. If it fills me. Okay, it did fill me. We're in 25 shares of the SPY now, guys. 25 shares. Might be a bad move because I think the rates were higher. All right, guys. Tblt starting to dip. All right, guys, again, vote on the poll with the ECB rate decision coming out as 50 basis points. Are you in bullish or bearish on the week? Let me know. Well, it's the European interest rates, basically, Chris, you know. So it's basically the same thing as it's similar to the interest rates here, but this is just for the European Commission, you know, so overseas, but still relevant to our markets, of course. All right, guys, we got a little pop on the SPY after buying this dip. Let's see if it holds now. Jobless claims numbers coming out too, yo. Again, we're going to report it all once it drops, as soon as it drops. Jobless claim numbers coming out at 8:30, right? Snap's still up there. They're tackling down the inflation by raising rates. Yeah, I mean, if you want to understand the logic of all this, the reason they raise rates is to discourage spending. And when they discourage spending, in order to remain competitive, businesses need to lower pricing in order to compensate for it. And that will drop in lower pricing and inflation. At least that's the logic for raising rates. And so while we might have a negative short-term reaction to raising rates, hopefully long-term it does what it's supposed to, which is lower pricing, because inflation is just out of control right now. That's kind of the logic behind it. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to get out under the previous closing price. Market initially reacted positively to it, and now we're dipping down some. John, they announced this yesterday. Well, the official announcement was just now. So, I mean, that's kind of what we're looking at. Yeah, Chris, I didn't say I agreed with the logic, but that's kind of the logic of them raising rates and like why they do it, you know? I guess we're just going to cut this. You know, we're not going to hold this. I don't mind taking little baby positions in pre-market. We'll take some larger size at the opening bell. Down like 25 bucks in pre-market today, so, you know. Yeah, there's some nuance to it for sure, Mozart. All right, 8:30. So yeah, 4 minutes until the jobless claims numbers come out. Bullish or bearish, guys? Let me know. Bullish or bearish? All right, guys. TBLT up to 5. So we'll see if it holds that support level here. Market's very, very choppy, and it has been really all week. So y'all be careful. It's been really like a really, really choppy week. Really a choppy few weeks. And so it's one of those things where, like, as traders, you got to learn not to trade sometimes. And you can trade small, and that's fine. But, like, you don't want to push too hard in times like this. It just gets kind of tough, you know, in all honesty. Bull, bull, bull. Very bull, though. All right, let's see. Jobless claim numbers dropping in 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes. Bro, the amount of thirsty dudes on these Twitter profiles, like, listen, I'm all for marketing yourself, right? But if you're gonna pretend to be a trader and then you're just gonna post skimpy pictures of yourself, like, come on now, man. You know? Too many dudes like thirsty over these girls, man. Come on now. Y'all be better. All right, guys. 2 minutes. 2 minutes before the jobless claims numbers come out. Let's see what happens. Hey, what's up? What's up, Suburban? Hey, what's up, dude? A lot of good companies raise their prices. It's very rare for them to come back down. Yeah, we'll see. Minecraft banning NFTs. Weird, dude. All right, guys. So TBLT is still pushing up. We're actually green on this trade now. We're gonna let it go and just kind of chill here and wait. All right, guys. So here's the ECB rate decision. Again, let's see what it shows, guys. So jobless claims numbers should be coming out right now. Continuing jobless claims came in at 1.384 million versus 1.34 million expected. So here's the initial or the continuing claims report, according to Benzinga. There is the continuing jobless claims numbers coming in at 1.384 million versus 1.34 million expected. And again, we're going to drop the initial jobless claims here. Came in at 251,000 versus 240,000 expected. So higher. Let's see. Here's the full numbers. Initial jobless claims came in at 251 versus 240,000, so higher than expected. That's not good, usually. Continuing claims came in at 1.384 versus 1.34 million expected. All right, guys, we're still checking out these numbers. We got TBLT trying to hold at 5, dipping below it. We got the Philly Fed manufacturing data coming out as well. Came in at minus 12.3 versus minus 2.5 expected. Again, this is all posted from Benzinga. If you want to try Benzinga out, check them out. Completely useful. Completely useful for finding these news releases. In my opinion, it's the best news source in the game. And if you want to check out Benzinga, here is the link. You can try them out. Completely free for 2 weeks without even needing a credit card number. So if you want to check out Benzinga, here is that link here as well. Check them out. I just got a job yesterday. Hey, congrats, Mr. Tsla. Happy for you, bro. Roughly 60,000 home deals fell through in June in the U.S., equal to 15% of homes that entered into contract. Man, that's big. Hey, what's up, Mo? Had a dream? Hey, good luck, brother. Again, with the ECB rate decision coming out at 50 basis points, are you bullish or bearish for the rest of this week? We asked this poll on our Twitter, and we got like 30-something votes really quickly. We got about 63% saying they're bearish for the rest of this week. 37% said they're bullish. All right, guys, market's pumping up here, guys. So look at the market. SPY is at 395.30s. All right, guys. So yeah, market pulling back to 395. 395. All right, guys. Market rip it up. Snapchat rip it up. TBLT still consolidating here. All right. Let me set up Telegram for this. All right, guys. So we got Tblt still trying to make a move. Even more crazy. Sorry, checking back and dealing with some work. So Jonathan, the SPY breaks through the high from yesterday. What would be the next resistance to look at? 397. Yeah, so here's the high from yesterday at 396. We can look at like one of my favorite charts is like a 10-day, 30-minute chart. I don't see any major resistance above that there, so let's look a little bit longer. We'll look at a 20-day hourly chart. Nothing there either. We'll go back to a 4-hour chart, which looks like it's going to be the right one. So after 390, after this high up there at 396.40 or so, I would say the next level, we got to look back all the way over here, 396. I would say 398 could be one, but the big one's going to be like 400. You know, we could have one. The real one to watch is 400 there. You know, the main one, I would say, at least, is 400. Again, you know, but I think that's the closest one that is relevant here for sure. Oh, yeah, definitely top 3 in the world right now. Buttons clicking away. Yeah, I'm a pretty fast typer, you know. I did a typing test. Sometimes I can get like 105 or so words per minute typing. Tblt still ramping up. Snap is up to 1560, so we're watching Snap too. With oil and travel down so much, I don't see the market having a great day. Big tech is also pausing hiring and automaker battling supply chain. Seems bearish. Live like Musk, anybody's couch. Hey, I like couches, bro. Amazon huge news. Amazon is going to acquire One Medical for $18 a share in cash. Transaction valued at $3.9 billion. It's too slow of a stock, though, brother. Amazon might have some reaction to it, which looks pretty positive. Look at Amazon popping up to 124s. There goes the Tblt pop. We'll sell a piece of this here just to capitalize on the gains. We're still going to hold most of it. But look at Amazon ripping up here. Here's the SPY. All right, guys. Market ramping up almost to 396 is here. The 396.26 level is the high from yesterday on the SPY. We'll see if that holds. How do I send this to somebody? Let me see. All right, green or red so far today, guys. So we just tapped 396.32. So we broke the high for yesterday really quickly on the SPY, and we'll see if that holds now. We'll see. All right, guys, market's ripping up here. Yeah, so market tapped all the way up to almost 396.50 here. Snapchat starting to move up. Tesla dipping down. Still in TBLT. But again, we're trying to be patient. All right, guys, so look at Snap popping up here. Snap is popping up. Every day, Tesla's a stop-loss washing machine. Yeah, Elon sold 75% of his Bitcoin reserves. 75%. Yeah. Hey, have fun, Pawn. That sounds fun, man. Yeah, TBLT still bouncing back and forth. SPY still moving up to test these highs here. It's at 396.30s. Look at Snapchat ramp up. It's at 1570s too. Again, I do want you guys take a time, join our memberships. Join our memberships. You can become a member of Beginner Trading. Everything's free. We don't sell anything. Join our mailing list, guys. We got hundreds and hundreds of people in our mailing list. Join it. We're getting ready to send our daily watch list out. Again, everything is free, so it doesn't cost anything. It's just a membership to our watch list that we send out every day. So again, hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button. We do this live every weekday morning for free. And yeah, you can be a part of us, our community, and get our mailing list emailed to you, get our watch list emailed to you every single weekday morning for free. And we're getting ready to send it out now, guys, so just be ready. It is the 21st, so we're building that watch list now. And SPY looking good, man. Bullish strength after we had the ECB interest rate decision here. We also, like I said, we also had Jobless claims numbers come out, and it looks like the market's honestly reacting positively to this. Now we got earnings on AT&T. We had American Airlines. We're gonna post our main watch list. Snap. We got Amazon on our list today too, because Amazon's been moving up on that deal here. Of course, we got the SPY, Q, Tesla, Netflix. Tblt is a big one. Tblt is a big one. Again, Tblt pulling back to 5 here. The SPY's at 396. Anything else moving right now, guys? Let me know. Amazon had that big news on, what was it? Tesla over ball. Ford. Yeah, Ford's moving. All right, guys, so we're pumping this list out again. Become a member. Hit that like button as well, guys. Everybody take the time. Mosey your mouse over to that like button and click it now. You know you want to. Yeah. Click that like button right now. Right now. You know you want to. Try one time. Might feel good. And, yeah, our watch list is getting sent out right now, guys. Right now. Again, become a member. Everything's free here. We don't charge for anything. Give everything away for free. And market's trying to hold here, guys. And again, let me know if it will hold. We had the ECB interest rate decision coming out today, too. Do it now. Are you buying physical silver? AMC, man. Look at AMC. AMC is over $18 a share. It's great. Tesla is at 765 here. So Tesla's popping up, ramping up a little bit here too as well. Should I buy some options today? What do you think I should buy if we do buy options today? All right, guys. So AMC still over 18. Trying to hold here. Here's the SPY itself. There's Snap up there. Who? Tesla at 764.30s here. TBLT starting to pop back up. Yeah, man. It's been a while since I looked at AMD, man. How's AMD performing right now? Bitcoin still back under 23K. It's at 22.7, 22.8 here. Tesla dipping down a little bit short term. SPY pulling back some with it. I hate it when they overlap the volume here. There we go. TBLT we're break even right now, which is fine. Yeah, ONEM and penny stocks deal with Amazon, but it hasn't really done much since then. DTSS, it's gapping up a little bit. EOS is not really any volume that I like, so we're going to wait for that. Apple doing pretty well today. Apple leading the market, or I guess the market's kind of going up too. I guess that's probably accurate. Hey guys, I got a question. So I bought an external hard drive. External hard drive, but for whatever reason, my computer's still telling me that that it's full, even though I've got this external hard drive. It's got 2 terabytes of data. It's not even close to full, but my OS is completely full, and it won't let me download anything. How do I swap that? Like, how do I download apps and stuff to something different? Because it still says full, you know? Let me look at my apps. I probably should disable some of these apps. Yeah. There we go. Can I disable Cortana? I just don't use it. No. Nah. I got my freaking Curse Forge for Minecraft mods that my son makes. What is Overwolf? Oh, I'm gonna delete that. All right, guys. Tblt pulling back here. Spy's trying. Oh, it's Curse Forge, so I'd have to delete my son's Minecraft maps stuff. Oh well. I don't need this game bar. Zoom. All right, so we got the Telegram desktop app. Tblt pulling back some here. Spy dipping down. Are y'all buying this little short-term dip in the Spy? Let me know. You know, I don't really use Microsoft OneNote. There we go. There we go. Deleting some old stuff that we don't use, but man. There's Tesla popping back up here. Tblt's still trying. Maybe the chat's going to help me out with how to do this. Yeah. I did change where new content is saved. Hey, what's up, Eddie? All good, brother. You can change the setting. I did change where the settings are saved. Yeah. My first time joining the live chart. I only trade options and will be more than grateful if you can buy options. Yeah, I mean, I can buy options. We'll see what we get, though. I don't know what we're going to buy if we do buy options. You know, maybe some fun stuff will happen leading into the opening bell, and we'll get in some options after the close. Yeah, of course, Mike. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to move all my saved videos and stuff to the external, but I tried editing that, but yeah, change it. It's all getting saved. All right, so market did pop up a little bit. All right, guys, so market's bouncing up a little bit. Tblt and Snap are testing highs here. Tesla's up to almost 765s. 765s. My operating system is just full of everything. All right, guys, so Tblt starting to pop up. Spy pulling back. Snap up there as well. Most of these documents are just really old documents, to be honest, man. You know, we got so many old documents on this computer. It might be time to buy a new PC. This computer's a few years old, so it might be time to just get a new one. My daughter really wants a gaming computer, so maybe I'll give her this one. And how much does a new drive run? Or we got a new, well, we got an external hard drive. TBLT. TBLT is right here on the left. And again, it's a short squeeze candidate. Yeah, got you. All right, guys. So TBLT's trying SPY pulling back a little bit. Again, are you buying this dip? Let me know. SPY dipping down. Are you buying this dip, guys? Let me know. Still in TBLT? DXY. Hey. Snap options? Hey, what's up, my man? Red, how you doing, bro? Good to see you. Yeah, we're trying to mess with the storage space, guys, so just bear with me. Oh, I see where a lot of the space is. It's old. It's old files on my. Wow, look at the big pop in the SPY. What is the reason for this? Look at the SPY. Got up to 396.70s and then came right back down. Is this a glitch or a rogue order getting filled? Tesla pushing up some. So Tesla's still pushing up some. SIDU popped big. Look at the SPY go all the way up. There must be a rogue order getting filled or something like that. SIDU is up to 460s right now. 463. So yeah, SIDU just got a big pop. Let's see what the reason for this is. SIDU is support of NASA's Artemis program and their space launch system, man. Very cool. Any reason for this move up? I don't see any justification for it. Small float of about 7 million in there. So yes, SID popping up. Here's the SPY snap up to 1589s. SPY pulling back to 394.40s here, and Tesla still ramping up to 767.50s. Yeah, I saw SIDU's move. I don't know why it happened, but it's up there. I don't see any catalyst. If you guys know the catalyst for it, let me know. Again, we're watching the SPY too. All right, guys, we got about 27 minutes until the market opens, guys. 27 minutes. Let me know what you guys are watching today, team. Hey, what's up, Juan? My man. Yeah, Tesla up to 768. Looks pretty strong. I will say Tesla looks pretty strong up here, man. It held its gains really nicely from the earnings, too. All right, guys. SPY pulling down is at 395s right now, 395s. So SPY dipping here. Are you buying this dip? Let me know. ONEM. Yeah, it looks all right. Amazon deal. Looks good. Kind of quiet, though, since this. A little bit slow here. Isn't this an acquisition? A lot of the time, acquisitions don't really do that much. So, yeah, this is an acquisition from Amazon. Great news. Buyout price is $18. But a lot of the time, this happens, and then it's just kind of sideways. And so it's a good move. If you got in early before this, then great. But, you know, at this point, it might be a little bit too late. Like, the move has happened, and maybe it breaks highs. It could run. But a lot of the time, acquisitions are pretty sideways after the acquisition actually happens, which just happened. So the move is already done for that. Again, SPY moving up, moving down a little bit, even though while Tesla moves up. Again, are you buying this dip? Let me know. JB, no offense, man. I get it. You like ONEM, and that's all you've said over the last like 20 minutes. What I'm saying though, JB, is exactly what I said. You heard what I said. I didn't say it was slow now. What I said was that a lot of the time, after the acquisition goes through, which is what ONEM did, stocks are slow. Okay, so like, yeah, sure, we gapped up this big amount from the actual buyout here, up to $18. But now that the acquisition is done, the range is very small relative to everything else. There's the range. Yeah, we'll see about what the DXY is. Last time I looked at it, was at 106.80s. And again, JB, I understand why that might, why you might disagree with that. It's just my subjective opinion, AMC up to over 18s. All right, AMC is up there. Let's watch the SPY. Yeah, dip it down to 395. So let's see if it bounces and holds support. TBLT is still sideways. We'll see if it holds. Also on JSCS. We can take a look at it. Or JCSE, I'm guessing. What is it? No, it's not a stock. AMC up to 1808s. SIDU. Yeah, SIDU is interesting. Let's see if it holds VWAP. It's also right around that previous high of the day right there, like 460. And so I think it's justifiable to watch that as well. We'll see. Tesla looks pretty solid. All right, guys. SPY still dipping here. We're going to watch that. Amazon should be a mover this morning. Yeah, Amazon is the more interesting one over ONEM regarding this move. Amazon is moving pretty nicely with the broader market. It might be influencing the market too. But like, again, I mean, guys, remember what I said. Like, acquisitions happen every day. Like, what happens in these acquisitions is stocks get acquired and they might run. Like, this might move afterwards, but a lot of the time after the acquisition goes through, you get a pretty tight range because the volatility is from the acquisition. And so sure, if you got in early pre-acquisition, great. You banked big money. But like getting in after the acquisition, again, it might run up, it might do big things, but it might not as well. And sometimes it's just kind of stagnant afterwards. Like, at least, look, I've seen hundreds, if not thousands, of acquisitions go through in the stock market. Again, generally speaking, we form a narrow range after the acquisition price, like this. And you can see we have been in a narrow range, basically, because we're moving up to the acquisition price, and nobody wants to pay more than that for it. And so it's just kind of one of those things, this thing's already up 700% or 70%. I'm sorry. So he's already up 70%. And so, a lot of the time post-acquisition announcement, it's going to have a narrow range. It might not. Sometimes they break highs and do things, but I'm just kind of giving you guys what happens normally. Hey, thank you, Incal. Hope the newbies listen to you. Drop a lot of knowledge. Yeah, for sure. Hey, thank you, brother. We try, man. We try. Carol feels a little intimidated when she's here because like she's still learning, right? And so she doesn't want to seem dumb, or like not dumb, but she doesn't want to seem like she doesn't know what she's talking about. And so, and I kind of had to sit there and explain to Carol yesterday, like, look, I have been doing this every day for 5 years. And so I've seen, like I said, hundreds, if not thousands of acquisitions. I have seen the opening bell thousands of times. I've experienced all the different nuance behind the market, behind fundamental data releases, behind FOMC meetings, by CPI meetings, by earnings calls and meetings, in reports. I've experienced all of that, and it all comes with experience, guys. Like after a certain point, if you put your reps in, like you'll be able to have that knowledge too, Yeah, for sure. All right, Jess, you're gonna get banned, sir. You're just pumping up one stock. You're spamming stocks. Good day, sir. If you didn't say the same thing over and over again, I mean, number one, you're probably a bot, but like. Yep. Yeah, SIDU is up again. When I glanced over at the catalyst here, I just didn't see anything. I see their deal with the space, their support of NASA. Company expanded their relationship with Teledyne Technologies. Company will now manufacture components for Teledyne Marine's Massachusetts facility. Is the catalyst here for SIDU. On Tuesday, that was the catalyst that dropped. I don't really see any new catalysts here, except for like a pump-up article from the company themselves. And so, yeah, I mean, we're coming back down for SID. We'll see what it holds. SPY sitting at 395s. We'll watch and see. TBLT at 5s now. Let's see if it holds 5. Green or red this week, guys? Anything beat up lagging behind these last couple of days? I don't know. I think an interesting one to watch coming into next week is Meta. I think Meta, while it has moved up with the market the last few days, Meta has been incredibly beat up over the last 6 months or so. And I still think it's pretty far down there. And so I think an interesting one leading up to the earnings is Meta. But again, who knows? Meta earnings are a win. We're going to be covering that, of course. But I think Meta's one that I'm definitely watching. SPY coming back down, testing the previous closing price. So the SPY is actually testing the red to green, green to red level. You can see it right here at 395s or so. Right, exactly. That's exactly what I told Carol yesterday, Chris, was like, there's never a dumb question. Like, you're a beginner, and so it's good for you to ask these questions and really understand, like, what I'm talking about, so you'll know next time. And by asking the question, it'll help you remember it for the future. And so, again, there's no dumb questions, guys. And if anybody gets mad at you for asking questions here, just let me know. But all questions are good, and we appreciate all the support regardless. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, guys. Again, yesterday we broke 81,000 subscribers, so I appreciate the love for sure. Take the time, hit the sub button if you haven't already. Oh man, so YouTube just unveiled something that put out the ability to link your Shopify and YouTube account to enable creators and brands to easily feature products on their channel. Interesting. Interesting. Good idea. Right, exactly, for sure. Music down just a bit. Is the music too loud, guys? I mean, I can turn it down if you guys need me to. There you go. Put it down just a tad. We all don't learn. Right, exactly. People can phrase things differently, and it can be helpful, I think. What happened to AT&T? AT&T dropped mixed results, but I believe AT&T reported worse than expected sales and numbers. So AT&T dropped adjusted EPS of 65 cents, beat the 61 cent estimate. But they had 17% revenue decline in the second quarter for AT&T, and that's kind of dragging them down a little bit. Sales of $29.64 billion beat the $29.58 billion estimate. So AT&T actually had better than expected results. I'm not sure why they're down so much, but AT&T had positive EPS, so better than expected EPS, better than expected sales. I'm sure their guidance was probably rough, is what I'm going to assume. Yeah, it lowered the full year free cash flow guidance. So guidance was lowered for AT&T, and that's making everybody scared. And so AT&T's dropping because of that. Is kind of what's going down with that. The SPY itself is currently testing the previous closing price, which is the red to green or green to red level on a chart. And so the SPY is technically red on the day now. It just broke underneath this previous closing price. And so watching for bear action now. Hey, thank you, Juan. We appreciate the share, brother, on Twitter. Again, y'all follow me on Twitter, man. We're really making a push towards our Twitter profile. We've been growing it like crazy, to be honest. Gotten a lot of engagement on our Twitter account, and we've been dropping the big news stories. We've been doing a lot of polls to judge sentiment, all that good stuff. You want to follow me on Twitter? There's the link. Give me a follow. It's twitter.com/beginnertrades or @beginnertrades. Tesla pushing up, testing one of the previous high levels up there. It's not the high of the day, but let's watch 772.73 or so for Tesla. We also got the higher pre-market at around 778 or so, a little bit under 778. SPY just popped up over the previous closing price and is technically green on the day now for the SPY. It's over 395s now. And so I think that's a big level to watch, psychological level as well at 395. And if we can hold green and continue up, then maybe we'll break 400 sometime in the next few days or weeks. Let's hope it does. I want to see the market do well. A lot of people mentioning ADXN, and yeah, ADXN is gapping nicely. It's at 147s right now, 147s for ADXN. I don't see a catalyst here, though. They provided a corporate update and financial guidance, and so I guess they look like it dropped some type of results for ADXN. It's up to 140s. The float is under 6 million, so a small float stock as well. We'll see what happens with it. SPY is back down under the previous closing price again. So again, if we can hold on to this previous close, we might be influenced by trend there, and we'll see what happens with it. For which one, Chris? Oh, TLT. All right, guys, TBLT falling down now. Again, kind of break even on this one today. Nothing crazy yet. It kind of dipped under my level, but again, we're just being patient. 480 risk. SPY turning down a little bit. We'll see if it bounces back. Yeah, AMC flying up today. Big moves for AMC today. Over 18, which is great. Which is really great, to be honest. All right, guys, AMC at 1804s. TBLT still falling down. Again, I'm probably going to use 480s as a risk. My understanding, and it's not a direct correlation, when bonds pop, markets drop. Money going in bonds, this money being pulled out of the market, usually not. Yeah, I've seen that happen as well. Hey, what's up, Chewy? All right. So AMC testing 18 again. TBLT starting to pop back up. We got the SPY up there at 394.40. So SPY starting to turn bearish here. Do you think the market ends green or red today, guys? Let me know. Let's take a look at the poll here. ADXN moving. SPY breaking down here. Yeah, ADXN over 150s. Let's see if it holds. Anyone know which big S&P companies are reporting earnings today? Snap, AT&T, American Airlines, Nokia. Yeah, ADXN over 150s. Tesla at 766. We're watching that. I think red next week before the FOMC meeting. Yeah, the FOMC meeting will be fun, brother, for sure. That'll be an interesting day for sure. Looking at the poll here, honestly, with Snapchat, everybody's pretty split. Bullish or bearish on Snap. We asked people, 51% are bullish, 49% are bearish. We even did a poll on Twitter as well. There's 150. All right, guys. So ADXN is up to 150s. ADXN over 150s here. Still watching the SPY here. We got 8 minutes, guys. 8 minutes until the market opens. 394 is where the SPY is, dipping down. Still holding red on the day. Snap's reporting at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Michael. 4 p.m. But man, SPY breaking down here. All right, guys. Hey, what's up, Mo? Hey, well, message me, brother. I'm all ears, man. SPY down to 394. So here we got TBLT starting to ramp back up. Let's see if we can get back over 5. Here's a question, guys. Here's a question. And this is a poll that I might be doing on Twitter here. Fun question. The poll goes, understand that liquidity will always be better in buying shares directly for short-term trading. If someone is buying options, futures, etc. over shares, then it usually, but not always, means that their account size is smaller. Do you agree? Yes or no? Let me know. Do you guys agree with that? Yes or no? I think I personally agree with that. I think if you see somebody preaching SPY trades, but they're buying futures instead of shares, it means their account's usually smaller. You know. And with that said, the futures market is a great way to get around the PDT rule anyway, you know. ADXN flying right now. Yeah, I saw it rip over 150s. Did it move over that? It's at 156 right now. Let's see if it holds. We got this previous high right here on the chart. So let's see if it gets back over there. TBLT is getting up there also while the SPY and everything else is breaking down. Tesla dipping down to the VWAP here. Yeah, I'm just asking, you know. Doesn't mean I'm right. You know, I'm just asking everybody's opinion there. Yeah. Dollar index strengthening this morning. Be wary of tech rallies today. If the bid continues, I'll be waiting for short setups. Yeah, well, I mean, with Snap earnings coming out, that'll be fun. ADXN testing that 160 high level. Here's Snap. It's at 1569s right now. We're at 1569s for Snapchat. 1569s. Let's hear. Here's a better way to put it. It usually means their account size is less than 25K. Do you agree? Snap pulling back here. So we're watching Snap. Here's the SPY itself. Still breaking down here. So SPY turned red before the opening bell. We got 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes, and the SPY just turned red. Again, as I said, we're down to 394.05. So market's turning a little red here. And we'll see if everything else is influenced by this as well. I see Snap still up 1575. Tesla testing VWAP here. And at what point is that just influencing the rest? Sorry, guys. I got to charge these other headphones because if not, it'll run out. Hold on 1 second. Let me fix this. All right, guys. So let me know what you guys are watching. Let me share this. Let me know if you can hear the music. You should be able to now. Yeah, market breaking down here, guys. Tesla testing VWAP here. TBLT rejecting too. 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes. Good luck. Oh, size doesn't matter. Size always matters, bro. Don't listen to anybody that says it doesn't. 394s for the SPY. 394s. Market breaking down. TBLT trying to hold Tesla at 764s here. Hey, good luck, Owen. Might hold AT&T short positions. Yeah, good luck, brother. All right, guys. TBLT breaking down. Snap is up there. Tesla pulling back here. We're still watching SPY as well. I don't know. I think a lot of futures traders, the futures market gets you around the PDT rule. And so I think that's like trading the micro E-mini is pretty low volatility. You know, the micro E-mini is fine. Trading the regular E-mini or other stuff can get big. But if you trade micros, I think the volatility is fine. Tesla just bounced. Look at it. It's up to 760s. Let's see if that pushes the market up as well. Again, a lot of people talking about ADXN today. As well. So we'll see if ADXN holds. Watching the SPY dip down to 394s. Bearish move on the SPY. TBLT bouncing up a little bit. ADXN is up to 150s, rejecting at that 160 level we drew. Tesla pulling back to the VWAP here. We got 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. A little bit less than 2 minutes actually now. Yeah, but you can make a lot. But I mean, the reason you can make a lot more money with futures than shares, Edgar, is because you can trade larger sizing in futures. Like I'll take and I'm just using me as an example. Okay, so like as an example here, I buy the SPY directly. I'll buy up to 200 shares of the SPY directly because I have a large enough account size to do that. I can buy 200 shares of the SPY directly. And the SPY is more liquid than the futures market for sure, trading the E-mini or the micro E-mini. So yes, you can make more money in futures, but it's because you can trade larger size. You know what I mean? All right, guys, here's the opening bell. Good luck, team. Good luck. Let's make some money today. Good luck, guys. Big earnings today, guys. It'll be a fun day. And we did ask the poll on Twitter, guys. We did ask the Twitter poll here. the link right there. All right, TBLT, pump it up here, guys. Here's the opening bell. Good luck today, guys. Good luck. Hope you guys make some money today. And here's the opening bell. All right, so there's the open. We'll see what we get, guys. Right now, Snap just dropped pretty quickly down at the opening bell, all the way down to the previous closing price of $15.50, and Snap just broke underneath it here. We do have the SPY at 394s here. We're at the SPY at 394s. TBLT surging up, and look at Tesla bump. It's at 771s at the opening bell, 770s at the opening bell. So Tesla just ripped up to 775s here. ADXN ripped up to 169s for ADXN. So ADXN just surged up at the opening bell as well. But look at Tesla run here. There's ADXN. It's up to 160s. 160s here. Again, ADXN is up to 170s now. All right, 170s for ADXN, still pumping. TBLT's making some nice moves here. That we're still in 15 shares of TBLT as well. Looking for a potential short squeeze there. SPY dipping down a little bit. Here's the SPY. So we're watching this here. We got ADXN surge. There we go. Catching the TBLT squeeze here. Tesla dipping quickly at the opening bell. SPY just bumped up. Again, choppy open for these. ADXN's got what a lot of people are watching here. Here's ADXN. ADXN is up to 170s right now. Tesla dipping down a little bit. TBLT's trying to break highs, which is nice. There's the rip on TBLT. Hey, there it goes. Tesla breaking highs again. ADXN up to 170. Snap up there. Gonna hold the rest of my TBLT position and just let that ride. Watching the SPY and Q, kind of choppy action for me right now. We're still watching ADXN. Here's the SPY itself. So kind of choppy action. Opening range is formed, and we'll wait for that opening range to break here. Here's Tesla with a big pullback. What's the Q running at? Q was doing okay. We're watching the Q now. But again, pretty sideways opening range for most of the broad market ETFs. TBLT at 526s, so that's popping up some. Again, we're watching ADXN. It's at 170s now, consolidating. Tesla had a big down wick here. I hate it when that does this, man. For whatever reason, TD Ameritrade sometimes gets weird and just keeps refreshing the symbol. All right, there's Tesla run here. That might influence everything else. Tesla popping up. All right, guys. TBLT still ramping. Tesla breaking highs here. SPY still trying. Q looking a little bit better than the SPY. We're in TBLT still. Hey, thank you, Chris. I don't know why it puts that in timeout, man. I don't know why it does that, but yeah, we appreciate it. ADXN back up to 171s here. SPY with a big rejection. Big rejection. There's 169s here. TBLT still surging up. Again, we're holding on a little piece of that. You love to see it. Q just turned quickly, though, on the downside. Q just turned quickly on the downside. Sideways action for most of these currently. About a break-even day right now. TBLT, we're still riding this up. ADXN dipping down. Tesla broke highs. Tesla broke highs. Here's the SPY. Sideways trend. Sideways trend. All right, market just broke lows here. Market just broke lows down to 393.60s. Q just broke under previous closing price as well. Tesla's starting to turn on the other side too. Snap is still trying to hold, but look at Tesla's starting to break down too towards VWAP here. Q was under previous closing price. If we get a little pop on the Q, we'll short the market if it sets up well enough. We need a pop though. No pop yet. Just getting the breakdown here. All right, so we bought 50 shares of the Q here. 50 shares. Riding the breakdown. Oh, crap. I do this every freaking time. I forgot to take the EXT off. It kind of worked in my favor, though. Riding the breakdown of the Q here. Riding the breakdown. 10 shares. There we go. Nice. I made about $14 right there shorting the Q. We are break even on the day now. Riding the Q down. Look at Snap turn. Tesla breaking down. So if we get another pop back that we can short into and bet on this downward trend. All right, so we're bouncing back up a little bit. We'll short with 10 shares here. 20 shares. See if we get a little baby flush. Kind of the opposite of a 1 minute pullback here, but on the short side. Starting to get a little pop. We'll cover that. Short that a little bit. 30 shares. There we go. We'll cover a piece of that into it. Riding this down. We'll add some more right back if we want. Give this a second to work, though. ONEM has a very sideways range. As I said, there's no volatility. It's completely sideways. And again, this comes from experience, guys. You know, like when you get experience, you kind of see these things. Like when you watch acquisitions happen all the time, you see how they go. You see what they move like. And so while a new trader might look at that and get really excited over an acquisition gap up, most experienced traders are going to see it for what it is, which is an acquisition, and understand the sideways, you know, like movement of that. All right, so we're out of this. Tblt still surging up, still holding that piece there. All right, getting a big pop up on the Q. Big pop up on the Q. Let me get the jobless claims numbers out. Again, should we short into this now? But again, I mean, if you look at ONEM, it's exactly what I told you guys, which was a very sideways, neutral, slim range. Exactly what I told you guys. All right, Q is testing the previous closing price now. All right, thank you, JB. We appreciate that. Tesla pushing up, breaking highs. We'll see what happens. Q still, you know, kind of sideways. Again, we're kind of neutral range at this point in time, and so we don't want to make any brash decisions yet. We're going to just kind of wait and let the range play out. Tblt, we just covered the remaining. We'll jump back in if we need to. Yeah, what's AMC doing right now? AMC down to 18. We'll see. You got time. Tesla pushing up towards highs as well. Apple is looking a little bit weaker than everything else. Tesla looking good. Yeah, Tesla's trying. Here's the Q. Again, I want to shout out to everybody and thank you guys for helping me hit 81,000 subscribers, guys. Thank you for helping me hit 81,000 subscribers. Today, what we're going to do right now is we're going to put it in sub-only mode. So you can be subscribed for any period of time that you like. But for a little bit in the chat at least, we're going to put it in sub-only mode. And so if you want to chat with everybody, hit the subscribe button. We are in sub-only mode. We're going through a growth stage right now, and we're growing ridiculously fast, and we appreciate the love. But we are in sub-only mode now. Subscribe if you want to chat with everybody. We appreciate the love and support. Snapchat ramping up here, guys, at 1591. Snapchat ramping up. So if you're subbed, let us know by chatting with us right now. Call out, write in chat. If you're subbed, it'll show. You'll be able to talk to us. So let everybody know you're supporting. Hit that subscribe button, guys, if you haven't already. We're making that push towards 82,000 subscribers now. Hey, get over here, Mike. You know, Snapchat pop it up at 1590s. Hit 1595s here. Okay, thank you, 3X. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. All right, Tesla at 780s here. We got 783 as a pretty big level above us as a whole dollar level. Underneath us, we got the 778 previous high of the day, right around 778. And so we'll see if we bounce off of that level as well. Hey, we appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you, team. We appreciate the love and support, of course. Snap dipping down a little bit to 1580s. We're watching that too. See if we bounce over there for Snap. Tesla breaking highs again. Got up to 784s here. 784 is making a push towards 785s now. Q was following the market up with it. Watching the SPY and everything else continue to follow it up. ADXN's testing highs of the day at 175 as well. Big push for Tesla up to 785s right now. 785s for Tesla looks good. Hey, what's up, Kim? Hey, thank you. We might buy this little Q dip here. See if we can tack an upward trend here. 25 shares of the Q just now. See what we get. All right, we're in the queue, 25 shares. I would like to see a bounce right around here. And we will add to this level here. There's 40 shares. And Q turning down a little bit. So we're using our house money, which we're mostly break even on the day. But if we chop out again on the market, that is like 3 days in a row where we are just incredibly stagnant and sideways after the opening bell for the broader markets. And so with that, we kind of just got to wait. TBLT's popping up a little bit. Give it some time. Let everything play out here. Tesla dipping down a little bit. Should I buy the Tesla dip? I'm watching the Q to see if that breaks down here. TBLT starting to surge up a little bit. Snapchat still trying to hold support and bounce there. Snapchat with a big doji candle, which is great. Let's see what happens with the SPY on this too. Such a choppy open again. We're going to wait until we get some type of volatility coming up here. Very sideways day. Y'all just be careful. Days like today are what eat traders' accounts. And so, again, just be careful. All right. Market's very sideways. Q is sideways. SPY is sideways. Tesla looks okay. Snapchat looks all right. But a lot of these are very sideways activities. And so y'all just be careful, guys. Don't push anything too hard today. Q is pulling down to 303s. We're watching that. SPY chop fest. Yeah, man. It's been like that for a few days, bro. It might get better, but again, I'm just kind of limiting my trading. Look at SIDU. SIDU surging up here. Look at this at 478 right now. Just broke over previous highs of the day. Broke over pre-market high as well, which is right around 475, a psychological support level as well at 475. And so we'll see if that holds. Q is breaking on the previous closing price. Of Q's going red on the day as the SPY is trying to ramp up, trying to push up here. Surge it up. We're watching. Yes, SIDU ripping up. Again, if it's your first time joining us, we are in sub-only mode. And listen, guys, everything we put out there is free. So we don't sell anything. We don't charge for any of our content. Everything is free. Even becoming a member, the only benefit you really get is emojis. You know, it's just a way to help support the channel. And because we truly try to make all of our content free, there's no barrier for any of our content. And if you appreciate that, take the time, hit the subscribe button. We're called beginner trading because we're just a resource and community. But I have been trading over 5 years now. I trade a $30,000 account. You know, if you see me buy the SPY, I'll buy a few hundred shares a lot of the time of the SPY and Q. So we do buy some size. Speaking of that, I just bought 75 shares of the Q, or shorted 75 shares of the Q, that is. And so, yeah, let's see what we get here, guys. 75 share short position of the Q. See if we get that rejection under the previous closing price that we want. And doesn't look like we're getting it here. Chop fest. Don't really want to get stuck in it, guys. So a little 20-buck loss there, but oh no, I added more to it on accident. Oh, that's going to cost me another $15. Man. Second time this week I've done that, where I took the wrong position in the wrong direction. It's all good. Like I said, it's kind of a break-even day. We made money yesterday. We're down a little bit today, but we got to wait for this range to break on the markets. It's been a chop fest all week, man. If you look at everything the market's done, mostly a chop fest outside of, what was that, Monday or Tuesday? I'm going to try to jump right back into the short position for the SPY, or the Q this is. We got to get out again. We're just going to wait. I keep telling myself that, and then I kind of get bored and push, but got to wait for this range to break now. I don't think I'm going to attack any of this middle range yet until we get some type of directional pull. Tesla looks a little bit better. Tesla is actually maintaining a trend. Let me see what Apple is doing. Apple doesn't really look that bad. Tesla getting some up wicks. Is that going to be indicative of weakness coming in? Kind of hanging out here, watching Apple, watching Tesla too. To be honest, but sideways trends right now. Snapchat looks okay. And they do have earnings today, so that'll be big news. Kind of kicking back though, guys, waiting for something good to happen. Market's pulling back a little bit again. Most people are watching Tesla though, so if you want to see what's influenced everything else, look at Tesla. Tesla's kind of following the market. Tesla popping back up some. That probably will drag the market back up with it as well. Again, just don't get too stuck in this, guys. Don't get too stuck. You know, I got a $30,000 account, so my account can handle a $50 loss on days like today. When what mail comes out? Look at Snapchat. Snapchat looks pretty nice here, man. Snapchat looks pretty nice. Gonna wait for the sideways range to break. And again, another way, if you want to trade the market, guys. Yeah, complete chop fest, unfortunately. But if you want to trade the market, here's the E-mini. And we actually made a little bit on this yesterday. Here's the E-mini. All right, on the right side, look, here's the E-mini. Here's the micro E-mini. And here's the SPY. All right, same exact price action here. You can see chop fest here, chop fest here. But you can trade this right side with no PDT roll. Look, this is exactly the same. You can trade this right side with no PDT roll, instant settlement in the futures market. You can day trade and short in futures with a margin account with less than 25K. And, you know, it's just a really good way to get around the PDT rule, to be honest. I would trade the micro. I wouldn't go with the regular because that's some volatility in the regular. But the micro E-mini, cheap to trade, very easy to trade. And again, it does exactly the same thing as the SPY. And so if you want to trade like I do with no PDT rule, check out TopStep. TopStep funds traders and futures. They're regulated by the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. They pay out millions every year. They fund thousands of traders a year. The way it works is they give you a demo. And if you can hit that target on the demo, kind of follow their conditions and rules on the demo, then they fund you. They fund you between 50 up to over 100K with an 80% profit split. They're regulated, again, by the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. They've been around for over a decade, and they're kind of the gold standard of funded account program that everybody else copies off of, to be honest. Even if you're a new futures trader, it's still probably cheaper to go the TopStep route than put up the money, thousands of dollars yourself that it would cost to try the futures market yourself. And there can be risk in the futures market, so y'all just be careful. But again, if you want to try out TopStep, great way to help support your boy here. There's the link in chat. Tblt up to 540s, guys. 540s. The SPY up to 394s here. So we're watching this to see if it runs. Oh, I sent my watch list out already, Kurt. Comes out every day, sometime before the opening bell, usually. Tblt starting to surge up. They just broke highs over 560s, guys. Over 560s. Man, Tblt ramping up. Again, chop fest on everything else, so it's just not a good market to trade, to be honest, right now. Y'all be careful. Tblt rejecting here. Snap is actually moving okay, though. Snap is trying to run. I mean, I trade all day, bro. I've been trading all day, man. This market's completely sideways, bro. Shout out to Rock or whatever his name is for getting mad at me for posting affiliate links. We don't sell anything, bro. We don't charge for a course. We don't act like experts. We don't sell anything. Good day to you, sir. Good day to you, sir. Cry about it, man. Anyways, Snap up to 16s. Tesla is completely sideways. And so shout out to people that get mad at me for not trading this chop. Hey, y'all could go ahead and trade this, but I'm not. Yeah, I took profit on Tblt too. I got out early. Sideways market, man. The market's completely sideways. Here's the SPY. It is completely sideways today. It's not doing anything. And so we got to wait for that chop to break out. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny. It's like you can give everything away for free. You can give everything away for free. You can say, hey, I don't charge for anything. Like, none of my content costs a penny. But you always got some people that get weird if you post affiliate links. You know, the only people that, of course, I'm in this to make money. If you think I'm in this out of the kindness of my heart, you probably don't understand business. Nobody is doing YouTube out of the kindness of their heart. They can claim to. I trust them less if they claim to. I can just be real and be like, yo, I am in this 100% to make money. And so if you think we're not going to post affiliate links, if you think that we're just not going to post affiliate links and not try to make money, of course we are. You would too. Everybody's going to post affiliate links on YouTube. That's how you make money on YouTube, you know, and it should be an understandable thing. I mean, listen, everything we put out there is free. We drop everything for free. All of the content. We're not acting like sleazy gurus. We're not selling $1,000 courses on publicly available content. Everything is free. And so the only people that really cry whenever you post a sponsored thing or post an affiliate link are the people that don't have any money and are just bitter. You know, so cheers to them. This glass of coffee is on them. Cheers to you guys. Good day, sir. Yeah, the only people complaining about other people making money are people that don't. You know. SPY finally starting to break out of this choppy trend, and we'll see if we trade it right now. You could also tell they're kind of new traders because they expect you to just trade constantly, right? Like choppy day, not choppy day. They just want you to trade. It's like, bro, real money is made in waiting for trades, not forcing trades out of boredom, you know? And so we're just kind of sitting back right now, waiting for the chop fest to end, which it looks like it's going to. Hopefully it does, at least. And so hopefully the chop fest ends. And again, most of it is following actually Tesla. There's 788s, and so we're watching that too. All right, so we're finally getting a break of those highs here. Finally get a break of the highs. I mean, besides, I trade like $120,000 account. I got a bigger account than most people in this chat room. No offense to everybody else, but acting like I just don't trade or that I'm just, you know, some guy broke at home with, you know, no money is ridiculous, you know. All right, guys, market broke out of that high. We're not going to trust it quite yet, though. We're not going to trust it quite yet. We're going to wait. SPY pulling back some here. We'll see if it holds. But again, we're not going to trust this quite yet. SPY dipping down a little bit. I think there's a big bounce level. I think a lot of people are watching Tesla specifically, though, right now for this. Like, people are seeing how Tesla is going to react to all this. Still waiting, guys. Watching to see if the SPY holds that 395 level. If it does, great. If not, it's okay. We're just going to wait. All right, we're jumping in the queue here. We got about 75 shares left. About 75 shares of the queue. We're going to try to let it go up a little bit more. There we go. Oh, man, every time this EXT order gets me, and then it completely retraces, and I lose out on the profit. Got to remember to switch it from EXT to day. All right, there we go. About 75 shares of the queue. Just a little baby trade. We're not super confident in this yet. Here we go. We're going to cover a little piece of that. Let the bounce happen. 50 shares left. Small green trade. Just kind of hanging out. Trying to let this bounce play happen, which it is. And nice. We'll go ahead and cut that there. Maybe add some back on a dip or something like that. So we got some breakouts here. We'll start trading a little bit more actively now. Hey, thank you, Stramico. We appreciate you, bro. Tesla still ripping. Hey, Tesla moving slow. And we'll buy the queue here. We got a little hammer style candle that we'll buy into. There's 50 shares. I mean, again, look at this. Like we got 50 shares of the queue right now. All right, so 300 times 50. This is $15,000 position right here. The audacity of people. All right, guys, we're in the queue. Again, kind of going back and forth. Sideways day, so we're not pushing too heavy in our trades. Snap pulling back some. Tesla's starting to ramp up. And again, most of the market's kind of following Tesla, including the queue here. But we're just going to start to get our feet wet before we start trading again. There we go. We'll go ahead and take a piece off there. Caught the bounce again. And again, you might look at this and be like, oh, well, you're not making much for a 15,000 share position. I'm a scalper, so I throw big money around, take small, low-risk trades because I have the money to do so. We'll just get out there, break even now. Pull back. Maybe we'll add back on a dip here, but we'll just wait for it. Tesla just broke highs again and then quickly pulled back from it. SPY and Q trying to follow Tesla to a certain extent, it looks like. Hopefully we get this range to hold. If the SPY turns around and breaks back onto the previous closing price, that's a pretty bad sign in overall like market volatility. You know, so like hopefully it holds, but we'll see. All right, we just scalped the SPY, and we actually caught this ramp up, which is really nice. So we were actually green on the SPY today. There's the Q popping back up some, so we're finally getting some volatility on the books here. And so we're going to start opening up our trades a little bit. SPY dips down some, we'll add to it. And is blue sky. Oh, and just to clarify, SPY is up there to 395s. Again, we'll buy this little dip, 25 shares. So take a little dipping position here. It depends on what Tesla does, though. Like if Tesla fails here, then all right, we got 50 shares of the SPY here on the dip. See if we get an immediate rebound here. Tblt starting to come back. Snap dipping down some. We'll cover this if it starts to break down too heavy here. Break it down there. We're going to wait now. We kind of break even in the last two trades of the SPY. Big pullback here, but I think a lot of this is going to retrace. It just depends on what Tesla does specifically here. So we'll see. I could short Apple and hedge it a little bit. Should I? I don't know. Yeah, there's the retracement that we expected. Didn't hold though, so watch Tesla to see where it really does. Yeah, so we got a little bit of a retracement there after testing the previous closing price on the SPY. Nice. Scalping a lot from the Q just now. Made all the money back on the SPY trade plus some. $10 shares left. Riding the bounce up that we saw. Trying to catch some volatility and momentum here, but see if we can catch the pop. Almost about 110 shares. That would have been bad. All right, so we're still in the queue with the little baby trader at this point. Watching the SPY too. SPY's testing previous closing price. Tesla just bounced up, so that should drag all this stuff up with it. Q try to come back, but we'll get out the rest of this break even if it doesn't hold. Watching Tesla here. Tesla's got this little sideways range in between these two levels. Q is up there to 303s here. So I guess we'll cover this last little piece, completely break even, and just wait. Whole market's breaking down now, which, you know, again, kind of confirms the choppy sideways trend. Hey, John, are you trading with a margin account? Yeah, I'm trading with a $30,000 margin account. So I got about 120K in buying power. So yeah, we got about 30,000 in buying power, roughly, give or take. Market started breaking down. Again, we'll see what we get. Just kind of chilling right now. Started to downtrend here. That's fine. I don't mind the downtrend. I'll short this downtrend too if it really breaks down. What's dragging the market down, though, I guess is the question. ADXN push. Market's turning. Apple breaking down. Q breaking down. SPY breaking down. Big drop. All right, just kind of sitting back waiting. Apple broke under previous close. Q is starting to pop back up. We can take a little position here up to the previous closing price to see if it holds down. If it doesn't hold this previous close, then we're just going to wait on the day. And so we can let it try, but if it doesn't hold this, we just got to chill because it's taking too long. Here's 25. If it can't hold the previous closing price here, then the market is just complete doo-doo today. And we're going to take our little $50, $60 loss and, you know, get out of here. Yeah, we're going to take our little baby loss and then cut it, guys. I just don't see anything that looks good enough to really be justifiable today. Market is terribly sideways. Like, look at the Q here. You know, just completely sideways. Just no real trend to attack. If you keep trying to day trade that, you're just going to lose money. And so you got to be smart about this type of stuff and just kind of say, all right, no more. We'll just wait. Green or red so far today, guys? Let me know. Also, guys, we are in sub-only mode. Help support free trading content. What else we got? Let's see. There's got to be a copy function here. We'll watch the market. We'll see if it gets somewhere. Flip, duplicate. There we go. All right. All right, guys, where's Bitcoin at right now? TBLT is still struggling. I mean, honestly, Tesla has done really well today, even outside of all the crappiness. Tesla has done really good today, outside of all of it. Yeah, Kirill's trying to come in here. Hey, baby, you doing okay? It's all right. Oh, poor baby. You heard her? Oh, man. I'm kind of... What is it? Is it something important? Okay, well, yeah, just wait.
Morning, everyone.
Carol says hey. She can't actually say hey, but she's trying to say hey.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. All right, SPY, choppy, terrible, neutral, boring. Bear with me, guys. All right, guys, we got the Q, we got the SPY, we got Tesla moving up. Snapchat's moving up as well with it. Hey, thank you, Alan. We appreciate the love, brother. Thank you, man. Again, man, like I said, we just try to give everything away for free. We don't claim to be an expert here. We're not trying to do that. I don't want that pressure. I would rather just build like a genuine community without a bunch of fugazi stuff that people can feel comfortable in and just hang out with. And like that's the whole goal and vision of beginner trading. So we appreciate the love and support, of course. And we appreciate the support. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, guys. Everything we drop is completely free. So if you could take the time, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We certainly appreciate the love and support. And yeah, let's keep growing, guys. Let's keep growing. Q is still breaking down. Is Dogecoin going to come back, guys? Is a real question here. All right, guys, so Elon Musk sold 75% of their Bitcoin reserves. The market's still kind of dumping down a little bit here. Here's Bitcoin. It's at 22.5K. Will it hold, guys? All right, guys. We are going to be doing a crypto show today, so y'all be ready. I got a bunch of updates that we got to do for this. So give me 1 second, and then we're going to go straight to our crypto show as we do. So be ready, guys. Be ready. And yeah, give me 1 second. Stick around. Market's finally starting to break lows here. We'll see what happens. We'll see what we get there on that front. Snapchat breaking down. Be ready. We'll do the Snapchat earnings call later on today, so y'all just be ready for that. yeah, it should be fun. We'll see. And so, yeah, guys, we're going to go ahead and start the other stream up. So be ready. And yeah, we'll see you guys over there. We're going to go ahead and start the other stream up. Be over there. We'll see you guys on the crypto channel. Again, you don't have to go anywhere. As soon as we close this down, we're going to go to the crypto channel, guys. So be ready for that. Good luck. Hit the like and subscribe button. Again, check out Top Step Funds, Traders, and Futures. Again, somebody called this a scam earlier. Top Step is regulated by the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. They pay out millions every year and fund thousands of traders a year in the futures market. And a funded account program, there's some really scammy ones out there, but Top Step is the gold standard. You know, they've been around for over a decade. And again, they truly do pay you out if you can pass their testing, and they now have a 90% profit split. And so if you want to check them out, futures market has no PDT rule, instant settlement. They'll give you a demo. If you can hit their target while following their rules, they'll fund you. One of the ways we subsidize our free content. Check it out. There's the link. And with that said, we're going to go ahead and mosey over to the crypto channel now, guys. And so, yeah, we'll see you guys over there. Good luck today.